Hello, Twitch.
Welcome to Watching Paint Dry with me, Viking Lass. And today, our guest is LynXystem, right?
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
Am I saying that?
Yeah, no, yeah, you're saying it right.
Okay. This is the show where we paint and repair mechs from our Death from Above show, which is BattleTech. Yes! BattleTech, which happens on Friday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. You definitely want to check that out. Especially with all the freaking mechs we have going on this week. Anyways, I'm your host. I'm also a creative streamer here on Twitch. I do video games once in a while too. And then our lovely guest today, LynXystem, why don't you plug yourself a little bit?
Yeah, hi. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch, mostly, mostly RPG type games, stuff like that. But I play a wide variety of everything.
Follow him!
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So, guys, hi chat. Hello, Paladin Hunk.
Hey.
Hello, Couch Warrior, Lady K, Kingly Love,
Vader
Flecker,
Cheney.
Minker. Hi. Hey. Aw, this is LynXystem's first time on this channel. So
Actually,
I mean not channel,
first time
the
on
show.
the show,
That's what
yeah,
I meant.
yeah.
Thank you. I am very bad at wordsing, so that's another reason why it's a good thing this isn't like one of the bigger shows because I know words well. Anyway, so this show is great because we get to hang out with the community. And we've been having some really good conversation right before this about streaming and ways to stream because you are just getting into it.
just starting to power down and get into the old grind of actually committing.
Yeah, so we might be getting a bit into that today, and then of course whatever else happens because I don't plan shit for this show. Except one thing, I do have a painting that's on eBay. I'm gonna make this a potato that is all about the eBay. So if someone would like to be awesome and link my painting tossed aside, you go to Viking_Lass on Twitter. It's pinned to my profile if you want to check that out. Retweet, share it, helps me out. Thank you so much. The eBay auction ends tomorrow. Huzzah! Anyway.
Sell out.
Yeah, I sure am.
I was just reading chat.
No, it's fine. I used to constantly promote myself, but I've stopped. Okay,
right.
So we have some things we need to... Oh, see, Genova likes it when I do shameless self-promos. I'm trying not to do those as much because I was literally like beating a dead horse. It was like a smoothie. It was like a horse smoothie. I'd beaten it so much.
Oh.
It's gross, I know.
That's a little bit too vivid for me.
Oh, well, man, I don't know how you're gonna last on here today. I get pretty gross. I'll try not to, though.
It's all good.
Okay, good.
Be you, and I'll be me.
Nord, this is LynXystem. Give him a follow because he's getting into streaming and he's gonna take it seriously soon, right?
Yeah.
He's feeling it out, figuring out the flow of
Finding
his stream.
my niche.
Yeah,
and
exactly. Getting your people, like,
hang out. Come hang out. Yeah.
go hang out with him. Like, I've actually really enjoyed. We've been talking for like half an hour and he's really cool. So definitely
Thank you.
give him a follow. I tell this to people all the time when it comes to streaming and just starting.
Yeah.
People will come into my channel and be like, "Oh man, I only had like 2 people. I don't think I'm gonna do it again." I go, "No, that's awesome. You can make those 2 people your best friends, and you guys can have all these amazing adventures with everything you stream. Like the few people that they're there, because you actually get to directly chat with them. And then as you grow, those people become like a core base to your stream. So like,
exactly.
like starting streaming is so exciting. Like I hate it when people get discouraged. I want to be like, no, you should be excited that you only had that many people because you want to build. You want to build slowly. Trust me, you don't want a lot of people at first. It's intimidating. It really is.
I remember my first raid, and that was oh my god, that was overwhelming. Because I have good friends who have nice streams too. Yeah. So it was like, okay, wow, okay, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
Time to get used to this.
and good, you will.
Yeah.
Also, okay, so it has been brought up that I have gone full Draco today. Actually, go ahead, touch it. It's like a shell.
Ooh, it's nice.
Yeah, you could like hunk. The hawk is too long. I can't handle it. So I was
get it trimmed down.
I was trying to shape it today. I was just like, I can't. It was gross.
Yeah, honestly, I've been trying to figure out my hair too. I've been like screwing with styles for months now.
I like that though. See, it's very anime.
Thank you.
I really like
kind
that. I mean that in a positive
way. No, yeah. Well, it's just like I've always for years I had my hair long through like middle school, and then for years I had my hair like really short, and I would style it. And now I'm really tired of having to put effort into the way I look. So I'm trying to like, I want that nice middle ground of like,
that's why I want my short
I want to be able to look nice, but also not have to. So like, I have half grown out, also half not there. You know, it's a nice little middle ground.
I feel you on that. Trust me. Okay, so guys, I got the list of the mechs that are involved in this week, and the Marauders are fucked. Fucked with a PH or a large capital F. Like, oh, like, okay, you ready? All right, I'm gonna hand them to you as this happens. But okay. You can lift that one up. We've got the Zeus. We've got the Hunchback. Take it, take it. There's a lot. We've got the Raven. Caw-caw, baby. See if you can do this. We've got a Commando. A mother-loving Quick Draw, which, by the way, this will be our next target. And a mother-loving Blackjack. Marauders are fucked.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I read the list today. Like, well, you heard me reading the list.
Yeah.
Wasn't every other word a curse word?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Yeah, so the Raven's here. The Raven is super sexy looking. If you like masquerade balls. It looks like one of those masks.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, I see what you mean,
Yeah, it's nice, huh? And then the Raven's looking nice, and then we got, what is this?
Oh God, he's falling over.
And then this is what was this again? Schnikes. This is the Panther. We got a new Panther. Hey, QQ, can we get some ankle shots? Are you ready? Okay. All right. There's no QQ crawling around the floor, I swear. So, here, let me show these off to you guys. So you can have the Panther on yours. So check this out. Here's the Raven. Look at this thing. Masquerade ball. This thing is meant to be hanging out in the labyrinth with David Bowie. And then also you can see up there the camera angles we got going on. Look at this thing. How cool is this? And then we got the motherfucking Shadowhawk or whatever the fuck it's called.
That thing looks badass.
Look
I like
at
that one.
It's got like this looks like a spider or a devil. I don't know. Can you guys see that? The fists.
Oh, that's a gnarly claw.
Look at that. He's got like nails.
Like that's something you like. Yeah, that's dangerous.
It's like Wolverine as a mech, and then also his face looks like a Tandy whatever computer. It's a very strange looking mech. Basically, April's gonna be very busy this fucking week. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Phantom, it's okay. It's me. I swear. I did this on my own. The hawk is there. It's just I couldn't handle it today, so I had to pin it down. So yeah.
The hawk needed to be tamed and put in its cage.
It totally did. Exactly. Did we get the leg? I don't think so. We didn't get the leg.
Wait, what's the leg?
Okay. So we have a Thunderbolt, which is a mech.
Okay. And
when we got it, it was missing a leg. So they emailed them. We only had a left leg. So we emailed Shapeways, hey guys, we're missing a left leg. Can you send us one? And they're like, oh, okay. Well, a month later, they were like, oh, okay. So they sent us another left leg.
Oh, that is too perfect.
And they're still processing everything, so I think Rai-Rai's just going to order a brand new one.
That's pretty funny.
Which sucks, but whatever. Yeah, so yeah. Anyway, so we've got a bunch of mechs to paint today. You have never painted a mech before.
No, but I did
that
use.
Is super tiny. Oh, wait.
Wow. Yeah, I can't read that.
Oh, I missed it. Something happened.
Oh, it's on there. It's on the chat screen. Hey, thank you.
Are you talking about? Oh. Are you talking about these left legs? Hey.
Paladin hug. Ooh.
Thanks for the cheer.
Wait, QQ, it's your fucking birthday?
Yeah. Do you guys want to sing happy birthday or something?
I don't want to sing it, but happy motherfucking birthday!
Happy motherfucking birthday!
Happy motherfucking birthday! I'm like a sailor.
So this is the left leg, right? This is what we originally got, and this whole mech is supposed to be painted brown also in the future when it's finally.
Yeah, I started this 2 months ago.
Yeah, no, I know. Just so the audience knows. So there's the left leg, right? So I said, hey, we got, that left leg. Could you just send us the right leg, which is the right leg? It's the right leg. Oh, hey, here we go. There it is.
Oh wait, it's exactly the same as this fucking left leg. God motherfucking damn it! Hello.
But
Sorry,
I also have this bridge. Ooh.
I had one of those in my fish tank when I was a kid.
And some glue sticks.
What? Okay, what are you just rifling around in a box?
Oh, wait, I thought you wanted me. This is. Oh, that wasn't an invitation to show you my favorite desk items? Okay.
Actually, now I'm curious. What is your favorite desk item?
Oh, it's definitely this foam stuff because it's soft and makes a fun noise when you rub it together.
Good for you, brother.
All right, I'll go back to my lair. I can tell that.
Get back down there. Get back down there.
Oh god, this guy broke his back.
Oh no! Yeah, so I always get back down there.
Oh yeah.
Body slam. There. Okay, so you've never painted a mech before, right?
I have not painted mechs specifically, but I do kind of have experience with models. I built models as a kid, so
This
I guess
will be
it's,
exciting.
It's similar.
right.
I have handled small robots.
Okay, so you handle it on your resume. You can put small robot handling here. I'm gonna let you guys start the quick draws crotch, guys. Hey!
Happy birthday, QQ.
Yay!
Hey!
Happy birthday, QQ.
If you guys were watching earlier on graphic content, my thing still stands. Every sub we get, I'm coming out here and dancing. Also, every 5 subs, new Steam key, and also subscribers get some swanky access to things.
And if you're a sub, you get to be part of our Discord.
Yep.
And you also get to have chances to get discounts on swag items. You get to be part of our corporate sins thingamabobber that goes on.
And special giveaways.
And
like,
giveaways.
You watch
Access to
our
swank a swag.
Monday RPG Valiant Vanquished. At the end, if we get, I think it's $500 with the collective donations, an NPC is given away for that show.
Yeah, what she said. Which is good, because my brain isn't functioning. It's a lower, well, okay, we all know my brain doesn't function, normally on your levels, but it's a little less than usual today, but that's okay. Yeah, swanky swag. Anyway, we were told we get to choose the color combination. Yeah, we get to choose the color combination for this week. So, chat, do you have any suggestions?
I am very open to suggestions. I
Besides
almost think
plaid and beige.
I kind of just want to basically go full off of what people tell me, but at the same time,
Whoa!
throw a little bit of flair in there, like here and there.
Dark Fox! 7 months in a row!
Hey,
Resub
thank
hype!
Welcome on back.
So nice to see you so happy there. Oh, thanks, Dark Fox. This is a good place to be. I'm always happy to be here. I get to paint mechs, meet new cool people. It's a good time. And also, I've got a lot of coffee today. It's so good. Oh my god, see, look, plaid and beige. I know it.
Every time.
Question, when will we see the
Black
king
and
crab
silver.
wrap? I don't know.
Pink and black. Ooh, interesting. I kind of like that.
Black and red reverse style.
I was actually
Red and black, silver.
Pink and black was the skin I was rocking on Necropolis last night, which is
Oh, really?
I'm very liking that.
I haven't played the brutal edition yet. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, you really need to.
I'm really excited to.
They stepped up their game with that update. Oh my god. They've added so much content.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Anybody who may have been on the fence about Necropolis, don't be anymore. They have fully they've added.
They just fully redid it?
I mean, well, here's I'll give you the main points of what they did that made me like it a lot more. I played it at launch a little bit, but as kind of someone who plays Souls games and has I'm used to that style of combat and stuff. I maybe had a little bit of an easy time my first couple runs through. Now I came back to it after the brutal update, and they definitely stepped it up. I died probably, I want to say 10 times in my first hour back playing it. So they beefed up the AI. They added more mobs, more biomes, and procedurally generated environments. I
need to play it.
And the new class. The new class is a lot of fun.
I have plans for after the show. Otherwise, well, if I get home not too late, maybe I'll do a late night stream with it. That sounds like fun. Oh, we should Steam friends.
Oh no, it definitely had
That
me.
would be a good idea. Okay. So, also guys, we have a new old yeller. We have a new old yeller for this week. I don't play blackjack. So, I'll show you the old yeller.
Whoa.
So, okay.
Oh God.
Some of these mechs, we've been doing this for some time now, and some of these mechs are kind of old. That was the old yeller.
Oh, God.
That was the first old yeller. It was so chewed up and nasty. I was like, please kill this mech. Please kill this mech. Please kill this mech. So every now and then we get a mech like that, and chat has been amazing and awesome and helpful because you can donate during the BattleTech show on Fridays, Death from Above, and you can actually help the Marauders destroy things. So this is the new one, the Quick Draw. This thing looks like shit. Back in the day, I used to do damage for every single hit.
Really? Oh no, yeah, I remember that.
This is one of them, and also back in the day, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing when I was painting. So this one is just chewed to shit. I need it to die for my own sake. So this one,
Sanity.
yeah, for my sanity. This one we are going to paint, and we're gonna mech tap the shit out of. $25. We can put anything on the enemy's mechs. Only enemy mechs. $25 donations. We can paint whatever you want on them. So I'm gonna give this guy to you because that is a nice big canvas, so it'll be
Cool.
easier for
Thank
you. And I usually only get half a mech done during the show. The other thing is we need to pick a paint scheme. No beige and plaid. Silver and gold Xmas edition. No. Dark green with black highlights. How about orange? That's a very rare color to see on a miniature. Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe we should.
Oh! That's my favorite thing on my desk.
Holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck, holy fuck,
Wow,
holy fuck.
that thing
holy
is
fuck,
gigantic.
holy fuck,
That
holy
is
fuck.
huge. That is the biggest mech we own.
That thing is the coolest thing on this table by far.
Look
wow.
at, you can actually, I don't even have to put this to the close-up cam. I can use it on the regular one. Look at this thing. It's the size of my head.
Oh, leave it there. I'll change
Oh,
it.
no, wait, I need to do this real quick.
It's gonna be out of focus.
It'll be super out of focus and not.
All right.
I just want
Oh,
this
for
size
scale.
comparison. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. The leg, just the leg on this is the size of a mech.
That is the king crab, guys. Yes, thank you. This is here because
Size
of you
comparisons.
guys.
Ready? Here's a commando. Nom 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 nom. Holy fuck! You guys did this. Jesus motherfucking buttholes. Look at this.
That thing is so huge.
Like my hand. I can barely palm it. Here, you can hold it.
2 AC-20s coming at the Marauders sometime
God.
soon, I suspect.
Oh my god. Look, no, like his arm is the size of the commando. His leg is the size of a blackjack.
Yep.
And his chassis is the size of my dignity. That is ridiculous.
It's not the size of your dignity. It's
How
how
you
much of it
use
you
it?
give away.
Oh. Oh my god, dude, like seriously? The reason we have this is because of you guys. So thank
Thanks.
you for unlocking it. They get to unlock mechs every week because these things cost several $100s to print.
Oh, yeah.
So
That one was the most expensive.
how much did this cost?
You don't want to know.
No, I do. I really.
No, you do not.
You put the legs on backwards, right? Right. What the fuck?
Did I?
You so did. Look at this.
Hey, that's why you're the mech mechanic.
Yeah, this is why I'm the
no.
mechanic.
See, I wouldn't have noticed that probably.
It looks so awkward.
I mean, when you look at something, generally it has knees in the front, not in the back. So I can see the error of his ways. But
You have no dignity.
I
Oh.
was just about to tweet out a photo.
You never seen no inverted legs before?
Okay, so does anyone here have any suggestions for colors? Like, what is your favorite color?
let's see if we have it here.
Oh, we got plenty. No
Yeah.
purple. We
I
don't
think-
use those. Those are backup.
These are backups. Okay, okay, cool.
What we
We
got?
got anything like opal or like turquoise?
Jay Miss,
maybe?
thank you for
Or
the
like,
follow. Yeah, we've got this.
Like some hot pink, maybe a little bit.
Oh damn! Oh, you got good color taste. All right. Yeah, how much, Rai? Look it up.
I'm a big fan of like the 80s, like blue and green,
Me
neonish like
too.
style of coloring. So
Black and orange Halloween theme. Blue and red. Tell us! Silver and pink. Blue and white and the shark. Kill it with fire. Okay, so I get a sheet from Tyler every week, going over the mech colors. And so Raven and Black blackjack are my choice, same as blackjack. So the blackjack Raven gets to be. So I think all of them. So all of them except for the Raven need to be similar in color.
Okay.
So sometimes I'll do like, as long as they have the same colors, it doesn't have to be the same ratio of color.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let the guest pick a color. We're gonna let you guys pick a color, and then I'm gonna pick a color based on those two to make it okay. So chat, right now, one color, put it in chat, and I'm gonna see which one I see the most of in there. And we're gonna use that plus whatever one you decide on.
I think I've already made my decision.
Teal?
Yeah.
All right, teal. So we've got teal from LynXystem over here. Is that okay? LynXystem? Link?
Lynx.
Hey,
Most people just call me
Lynx?
Lynx, yeah.
Lynx, oh that's cool. I like those cats, they're cute. King Crab needs this big skull on the chest, yes. Beige, gold, tart, orange, 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 red, gold, black, red. Wow, there's a... I'm seeing a lot of orange and red.
Yeah.
All right, man, red, gold. Can someone be an amazing person, human being, and make a straw poll? Because there's nothing sticking out to me right now.
Yeah, it's like a new one every single line. Red.
So,
okay, I'm seeing a lot of red and gold.
I'm seeing a lot of red,
A lot of red
orange,
and gold now.
gold.
Red
Glod. I call it glod.
Blood.
Because one day I said glod. and some people don't like me to forget that. Okay, claws, why not Zoidberg? Red, orange, firefly. Ooh, red and orange. So we've got teal.
And I'm open to changing mine as well,
Okay.
based on the audience's choice.
So one thing we can do is we can always take, what I like to do sometimes is take like the, this is really pissing me off. I have carpal tunnel. Can you try and pull those legs off?
As long as
I'm weak. Gold, beautiful gold. Okay, so on the straw poll, can you please add black, red, orange? I think when it comes to gold, I'm gonna have to negate gold because that looks really freaking cheesy. Like that's what we had when Ryan Day was here, and it was perfect for his character. But it's, well, gold could be an accent color. So yeah, add gold. Yeah, add those. Make a straw poll. Put it in there. We'll leave it up for like 2 minutes.
Can we have a half-orc head with a crown on one of the mechs? Hashtag Horizon.
Oh wait, half
half-orc head with a
half orc head with a crown on one of the mechs.
I can take a crack at that. I think I can pull that off.
Good, yeah. I like putting the guests to work, by the way. It is really fun. Okay, so we're gonna add. Let me write that down so we don't forget.
God, I'm manhandling this thing and not getting any progress.
Oh, manhandle it, woman handle it then if it's not the manhandle it. What was that?
Do I have to worry about breaking it?
No! Oh god, no. That thing is freaking beefy. So, half orc head. Mech tat. Alright, Void Smoker, thank you. Appreciate
Holy.
that. Alright, good. We got a vote going on here. Please cast your votes.
Hey, there we go.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm probably gonna have to shave those down anyway. Alright, so we're gonna need you guys to help us. Black, red, orange. That's close, man. Red and orange.
Red and orange are the two top ones, I think.
At the moment. Yeah. Yeah, I was seeing a lot of red and orange in chat. Oh, hey, Small Fry. I didn't see you there.
I'm liking this
Mortis,
song.
Woods. Yeah, whatever song this is really good. So, go QQ.
Why is this one so much more difficult?
I also break all my guests. This is how I make you feel insubordinate to me. I make you not be able to do things. I super glue jars and lids together, and then I ask you to open them, and you cannot. And it makes you feel weak. Hi, Small Fry.
Pull
I'm
something
feeling...
off the top shelf without a ladder.
I am feeling better, Small Fry. My head cold is finally clearing up. Yesterday was hard because it was starting to come out. All right.
I think I'm gonna hold off on that for
15
now.
seconds.
We'll take a crack at it later.
Poll closing. Yeah, we'll give that a rest.
I need my hands to take a rest.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself. The king crab is a reverse joint mech. They're on right. Oh, they are on right. Oh, really?
Oh,
Because
really?
it looks really weird.
I don't know. It looks okay to me.
the toes. These are usually the toe-looking things.
Yeah.
It's stupid weird looking. Hold on.
So what you're saying is that...
Hold on, I hear someone coming
Hold
up
on,
the stairs.
yeah.
I'm not a very confrontational person, so I didn't want to tell you were totally wrong, but if you had looked at the toes in the beginning, you would know that I put the legs on correctly, and
It
that
just
is
made
simply
me-
the style.
Yeah, it made me do a whole lot of unneeded work.
I'm sorry, I just
Kinda
wanted to
rude.
make you feel
This
subordinate.
is how you learn sometimes, is you gotta suffer for someone else's mistakes, you know, that's
I'm gonna
it's a big
blame
lesson in life.
the head cold.
Head cold. Head cold.
Head cold.
You're on
Hashtag
our shit
head cold.
list.
Fuck you, head cold. Pax. That's what it was.
Back
Okay.
into my hole.
Oh wait, red wins? Okay, so red.
All right, let's
red.
put this back on.
All right!
I hope it's a lot easier.
You don't have to. If you can't, that's okay. I can take a razor to it.
Boom, done. Why couldn't it have been easy that first? Let me actually use proper sentences.
Okay, so we're gonna use red. So
Red,
we have
okay,
a bright
cool.
red and we've got a dark red. So now
Okay.
you're the guest, so I want you to pick a second color. Now, do you still want to do teal or do you want to do something else?
I'm kind of liking that combo there. It looks kind of cool to me.
Check this out, guys.
You guys like that?
What
How
do you
feel
guys
like
think?
that?
We got red and blue here.
A little bit of like gold lining on that. That'd be cool.
Full head gold, yes.
Make it look like it's wearing some regal golden armor, right? Come on. Eh?
Oh yeah, this with gold would be interesting.
I feel like I think we could pull it off. Like it's
black.
it's what these are colors I feel like you don't usually see with like obscure colors like gold or,
Yeah,
or
like
silver,
that's the thing,
like
is,
stuff like that.
I want to have different colors than usual, like because there's just we get these like colors all the. I do the same colors a lot because I like them, but I've gotten to the point now where I want something different. Okay, that would just look like a clown.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, so
Or the color circle. Anybody here took art classes, right?
oh gray. Wait, a color wheel?
Yeah, the color wheel.
I didn't take color classes.
Alright, that's what it's called.
I was a biology major, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I barely do too, and I did take those classes.
Oopsies.
Yeah.
School is stupid, kids. Just follow your dreams. Hey, what about this? Someone said gray in chat. I think I kind of like that. Red with gray or graphite.
It's kind of nice. I like
Yeah. And here's the thing: is like we can paint them with varying degrees of intensity. So it could be like mostly gray with the red and teal highlights, or it could be mostly teal with red and gray. So what do you guys think? Wait, Paladin Hunker, you mocking me? You mocking me? With orange? Turquoise and gray is a striking combo. Yeah, I think this might work.
it. Ooh, actually, I like the gray. I like these three without the red, but we got to use the red because of chat.
Yeah, damn it, chat.
What do you think, chat? Chat, would you be okay with this?
Well, we can have one that doesn't have it. And that was the Raven. So, but in the meantime, we gotta do this. Okay,
let's do it.
So,
Yeah.
alright, so you take the quick draw. That's your baby right there.
All right.
Yeah, you get big old crotch face, old yeller. Again, guys,
This guy
hashtag
is
kill the
ugly.
quick draw.
This guy is ugly.
Quick death to the quick draw, please. Red and gray do look good together. Yes. Okay, great.
Move this back a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Gray base with red as a significant secondary and then third highlight color perhaps. So that's the other thing you can do. Like they don't have to be equal. So in this case with the Zeus, I had to do this one quickly, but you can do like one main color and then you do another that's almost primarily there, and then the other one can just be a slight highlight.
Yeah, cool.
So okay,
That's kind of
I'm
what I was
just giving you
planning
ideas.
anyways. Yeah.
Giving you ideas. So we got Link here starting out with the quick draw. I'm gonna start because the Raven needs to be primed. I'm going to hold off on that, and I think let's do the blackjack so that way we can work with the same color schemes and figure some shit out. All right, kids, here we go. We're going to watch Link's paint. And we're going to criticize him so hard. We're gonna be like, you're doing your paint strokes wrong.
I don't
What's
take
going
criticism
on,
well.
buddy? Okay, so I've got a bunch of different grays here.
Okay.
You can pick whichever one you like. And if I decide to weather them, they can get darker. Joints and stuff, you can either make gold or silver. or bronze, whichever.
I've got really bad news.
Oh my god, why do you keep coming upstairs?
Well, just for air usually, but the legs actually are on backwards. I have verified. I stand corrected.
I kicked my chair over. Our champion here, Viking Lass, was correct. So, that's very confusing. I apologize. Yes, I am a ding-dong. That is actually, well, why didn't I just look it up? Ding-dong!
So I have to pull this off again.
Yes, you do. Aren't you enjoying
Thanks, Rai.
Welcome to Pulling Mech Legs. I don't know. We'll think of a better title than that. All right.
That was a lot easier than it was the first time. Okay, let's try this again.
Alright, wait guys, looking at pictures of the king crab, it's supposed to be chicken legs, but isn't the model humanoid leg now? Stufferin. Did Rai answer it? Or oh hey Darian and Rabbit, what's up? Yes, okay, someone pointed out that you can get a very good color balance if you combine 3 colors. One lighter than the others, one brighter than the others, and one darker than the others. And then use them in uneven amounts. That's fine. Don't worry about it. That was something that broke off, though.
It's like we're getting a lot of trouble with left legs specifically.
Don't
I feel
worry
like.
about that. You and the quick draw start getting to know each other. All right. Rai made a mistake, so I can rub it in his face later. And I'm kind of excited about it.
Don't forget to drop food and water in here later.
Alright, fine, I'll drop some food and water down there maybe. Maybe I'll just close the hatch and you'll have to deal without air for a while. Okay. Alright, I'm going to be using Crick's Bane Highlight, I think.
I'm going to be using same thing.
Hey, cheers!
All right, so
Yay!
I'm trying to decide what the main color should be.
Yeah.
Go mostly gray or partially gray.
I think sometimes what I do is I will copy the past paint job, but I don't want to do that. I think I might paint most of it gray and then do the highlights. Or, yeah.
And what were the other colors we're using besides gray again? These two?
Yeah,
like the
so
reddish
red
and
and teal.
Okay.
We can always pull rank and choose something else.
Okay.
So you can make it just mostly gray and teal or gray and red. You pick one.
I'll pick it as we go. I'll pick it as we go.
All right. He's gonna pick it as we go.
Feel it out,
He's gonna
guys.
feel it out, everyone. Yeah. There we go. Flush your DNS. What does DNS stand for? Detoxing neurotic snakes.
It's got to be it.
Yeah,
That definitely has to be
definitely. Okay.
it. Move this over here.
Still not sure what I'm gonna do here, but that's okay.
Let's start with the feet. I think I'm gonna start over here.
I'm just gonna kind of paint most things gray because I think next on my old yellow list is gonna be this blackjack because it's starting to look a little shady. Yeah. Please, everyone, take note. This Friday, kill the quick draw. Kill the quick draw.
Do it. End its life.
Just kill it. All right. Now I've got questions for you, Mr. Lynx.
Yeah.
You from around here?
I most definitely am. I've been in the Seattle area pretty much my entire life, so.
Pretty much. So where did you originate?
Actually, no, my entire life. Sorry. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, I mean, I did live up in Bellingham for a year, so there's that. But yeah, I've lived here pretty much since the beginning.
The beginning of time. He's
The
much
very
older
beginning.
than he looks.
Back in 1800, when Bellevue was founded and such.
Oh, yes, by Sir Bellevue of Belvingshire. Thank you, Exile. Apparently I look super corporate with my mohawk down. Mohawk down!
Class.
Like black. Shut up, Rai. You start dropping, like, water balloons down there soon. He keeps talking. Can we donate to put decals on the King Crab? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be up next week. So next week's Watch and Paint Dry, yes. This week you can still do mech tats on the enemy mechs. 25 a pop. And I'm probably gonna make Lynx over here, draw them, and paint them because I like to torture my guests in artsy ways. What kind of art have you done and do you do?
Well, way back in the day, when I was a kid growing up, I really kind of how I got into drawing in the first place and stuff like that was my parents used to buy me Nintendo Powers. And Nintendo Powers is a dead magazine, like most of them now.
Okay.
It was totally fair and honest with all its reviews.
Oh yeah, totally, man, totally.
I bet.
But yeah, I would go through these when I was probably 6 or 7 or so, just looking through all the pictures of characters that I've been playing games of for years, Samus, all this stuff, and pretty much I would just, based on that, freeform draw them doing cool stuff, and pretty much just I learned how to draw from figure and learning figure from video game characters, literally.
Yeah, I actually would do that too. So when I was younger, when PlayStation came out, the first PlayStation, that's right, age is showing, don't give a shit. My brother would play Resident Evil, and I was obsessed with the Resident Evil walkthrough guide. And my favorite creature on the Resident Evil, the first game, was the Hunter. And I would literally just flip through those books and just stare at the monsters, the Hunter and the Tyrant.
Oh yeah, I love doing that stuff.
The dogs make me sad. But yeah, I would just draw straight from there as well. Also, comic books. I drew a lot of Sonic and Knuckles.
See, I wish I had gotten into comic books as a kid. I've been really interested into it and kind of interested in it and wanting to get into it lately, but I really don't know where to start, I know you guys do some cool stuff with
I just started last week.
Really?
I just started last week. So my brother would read comics when I was growing up.
I think the king crab should have a lobster tat. Confuse the hell out of everyone.
I like that. Maybe throw a couple of shrimp in there. Really screw with them.
King crab. Lobster.
Also, if you want to learn about comics, you should watch our 1 p.m. show, Graphic Content.
Yeah, that's another thing.
Yes.
The show that happens right before this one is about comic books. So if anyone else here is looking to get into comics, that is the show that you should be paying attention to. Oh, look, I'm painting a mystery right now.
Oh, I remember a couple of weeks ago you tweeted out something about a comic. It was War Mother.
War Mother, because
you
I
started
like
that, right? You started that, right? Or
oh no.
Can we put a set of shark teeth along the front of the head of the king crab?
It's coming up.
Got to make Mecha Sharky happen. Hashtag watching paintery.
Watching paintery. Okay, alright, that is the last King Crab's mech tat I'm going to accept for now because I'm not painting the King Crab this week. I'm painting it next week, just so you guys know. We wanted to bring it out and show you. But I don't want to get your hype all up and then have it go away. Also, I grabbed paper towels, but I don't know where they went. Did you see me throw them somewhere?
Oh, no, I did
Hey,
not.
Rai, can you get some paper towels while you're down there? Thanks. Okay. Anyway, but I want to make sure this doesn't get lost or anything where I'm writing this down. I'll put it on the inside of my my paint box. Definitely.
Oh yeah, just as a quick question, these paints, I'm assuming I don't want too much water on the brush. It's just
You can use the palette to water them down a bit. It makes them go on a bit easier.
okay.
But in general, you don't need to water them down too much.
Okay, cool.
Especially because these things.
Oh,
Okay.
I guys also brought you some jelly people as tribute.
No.
Please don't keep the hatch closed for so long. It gets very stuffy in there.
I don't accept your sacrifice.
All the
The fuck are these?
all the rat bodies, they conduct a lot of heat.
They do generate a lot of humidity too right now.
I've never seen this specific brand of candies before.
I'm a little terrified of it.
taste them, they're great.
No.
They have very disturbing faces on them.
I don't want it.
They don't
I'm
look
scared.
those look like not true smiles.
Yeah, King Crab is probably gonna be next week. Just so you guys know.
Yeah, I should probably finish this foot. I keep going back and forth between the feet.
Oh no, that's what I do with these things. Painting mechs is not easy. I had no idea what to do when I first started. I was just like, what? Yeah, so don't worry about that. Okay. Anyway, so I too would paint from Sonic the Hedgehog. I would draw and doodle from there. Because my brother got the comic books, but I was too young to get into it. like to buy them. I was like 7. So I would just read whatever my brother had. And then I stopped. But last week, I got my library card.
Oh, nice.
I got my library card, and if you go to the libraries, they have graphic novel sections. And I've literally been going and just sitting there and picking out random books and starting to read them. And if one catches my interest, I'll take it with me home and
nice.
read it before bed. And it's been so refreshing to get back into graphic novels and comic books.
Yeah, I'm really wanting to find like a nice just media like that I can just sit down, kind of zone out and just absorb. I've been doing that a lot with animes though.
That's
I've been
good.
getting really into animes lately, so that's kind of been taking up a lot of my time.
What anime?
Have you heard of Mob Psycho 100?
No, I have not.
Anybody who is a fan of One Punch Man, it's made by the same people. Very good.
I've never watched One Punch Man.
I actually haven't either, but I've heard very good things about it. I just ended up watching this one first. But yeah, it's about, I think, like 9 episodes in, and I've been loving it. Loving it. But yeah, besides that, I don't really have a whole lot of stuff that I like really get absorbed in like that besides Twitch.
So I just picked up, I'm going to start them tonight. I picked up, everyone suggests that I read the Saga. The Saga series.
So good.
Yeah, so I think I'm missing just one of them, and I think we have them here, right? Right?
We do have a bunch here.
Okay.
Cora, you can have Zach.
Alright, I can also have Zach. Because
Let me have him here at night too.
if you're nice, I'll unlock the hatch tonight. Yay! Someone was asking which anime were you talking about?
Mob Psycho 100.
What's it about?
Basically, it's kind of like One Punch Man. It's got a very humorous side to it, but I think from what I've heard, comparatively to One Punch Man, it has a little bit more of a serious tone. So if you're looking for something kind of lighthearted, I definitely recommend it. The first couple of episodes start off, it's really funny. Basically, this kid is he's like an 11-year-old or like 12-year-old kid. He has psychic abilities, so he goes around exterminating like dark spirits with the help of his also psychic friend who hired him. But basically, this dude is like a fake psychic. He's using the kid to do his job for him. It's really funny. So he's like, so the first couple episodes are really good. They kind of set it up, and then I want to say episode 4 or 5, things really not to spoil. I'm just saying things get very. If you're like a little bit on the fence the first couple of episodes, the action and just the tone of it has a definite shift a couple episodes in.
I like that. So I tend to like things that I don't like. I don't like it when things are too slapstick or anything.
Oh, yeah,
Like
totally.
I like a good, solid sense of humor, but I don't need that slapstickness. But I've been finding that as I've been reading these animes, that I kind of like it when things have a bit more of a serious tone to it.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Which is interesting for me because I tend to like silly things. I'm a huge fan of Dean Koontz, aka watered down Stephen King. The teenagers Stephen King. I don't care, man. I like Dean Koontz's books. I love the way he writes dog characters. So I want one. I want one so bad. Anyway, so my favorite book series of his is Odd Thomas, and they made a manga out of it, and I hate it. I read it the other night, and normally Odd Thomas, they actually did a good job with the movie they came out with. It's a very pretty movie, like all the people in it are very pretty and stuff, but whatever. I enjoyed it, and it has a very, like the book has a very underlying dark, serious tone, which is somewhat depressing about the world. The world is naturally dark, and there's all these terrible supernatural things going on, but there are good people. And the comic was just it felt so commercial. Like I hated the way it was worded and written.
Yeah.
So I
That
was
feeling sometimes from certain things.
I was disappointed. Has anyone else here? Oh, people like Fractali. You like Dean Koontz? Fractali. Oh my god, I like you so much more. Hi. I also, by the way, if you guys haven't noticed, every week I hate these chairs. I have a very large butt, and it doesn't fit properly on these chairs. So I'm constantly fidgeting. Anyway, yeah, so that was disappointing for me, but if you do like lighthearted, supernaturally creepy things, you should check out the manga for Dean Koontz. It wasn't bad. Someone should always like themselves by doing this. Ha 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 ha. Genova.
Okay. It's looking pretty good so far.
Oh, check out them sweet ass kicks he's got going on. He's the prettiest. He's gonna have the best dancing shoes for battle. That is so good. Oh, so there's this other series that I randomly picked up and started reading. And I might be calling it wrong, but it's called Uku, I think.
Uku.
It's
I think I've heard that.
O with a line across the top. I forget what that's called. OOKU. And it's basically takes place in medieval Japan, and a disease goes around and kills 3/4 of the male's population.
Whoa.
So men become a rarity, and men become basically the gender roles are swapped. So women are in charge. Women are the warriors or the workers.
Dude, that's a cool like thing to work with, because I've seen that kind of done before in some games. There's this one game that I played that was called like Lisa, where it's like all women except for this one dude's daughter are wiped out. So it's and then it's like, oh yeah, all men in the world become these like really hammed out, like, oh my god, women are so rare, they're like the best thing in the world, like just like going after this dude's daughter.
Yeah, is that an anime? Or?
It's a game. It's one of the weirdest
there's
games.
an anime like that where all the women are like androids except for like one or something.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that one was, but yeah.
Anyways, yeah, but like I was just bringing out like that stigma. I've seen that a couple of times, but I've never seen like, oh yeah, men become the rarity and women put in charge. I like that. I like that differentiation there.
It's really interesting, and it is not PG. It is definitely R, because it focuses on the shogun in different areas where the shogun, instead of keeping women, has inner chambers of men. Because men are so rare, the brothels all have men, so that because the men can spread their seeds so that women can have children. Like that's the thing, is like women don't go to these brothels for pleasure mostly. They mostly go to the brothels so that they can have a child. Yeah. So, but the shogun has like 800 of the best looking men, and she only sleeps with like 7 of them. And the thing is that it deals. I know, right? So it's very interesting because a lot of the things that happen, a lot of the ways that the men are treated, I find myself not taking as much pity with them as I would if a woman was in that situation. If a woman was in that situation, I would have been like, oh, this is horrible. But then there are times it's like, oh, well, he's gonna get it and he's gonna like it. And it's like, no, April, that's bad. And I find myself, it's like I'm facing.
It's like you're gaining the mentality of the women in the story almost.
Yeah, like I'm realizing certain gender-specific actions and mentalities. Like it's very interesting, especially with all the gender identity stuff that's going on in the world today. I find it a really interesting read because it's making me swap the roles and realize things that I accept as okay that I shouldn't accept as okay.
Yeah.
It's a really interesting book series, and each series is a different story. There is no one character that goes throughout this series. The one there's also a lot of gore. There are boobs. There's no you don't see any of this, but it's implied. There are boobs, but there's also a lot of blood and stuff. So it's really good. Also, Cheney, I saw that thing about you reading Dean Koontz with your mom with Odd Thomas, and that's really sweet. I love that book series. I'm all over this place on the show, by the way. Yeah, so I like, if anyone here, look, I'm not a feminist or anything like that. Like, I'm not a super opinionated person, except when it comes to kettle corn popcorn. But if you're interested in, like, kind of exploring that area of gender and roles like that, it's actually a really interesting read, and I actually really like the art in it. I think it's kind of beautiful, and it's a little silly at times, so yeah, I suggest it. I love that I'm getting into comics. It's so much fun. I suggest you go get your library card if you haven't, and literally just go and just start peeking through books, because you said you want to get back into it.
Yeah, I really need some recommendations though, because I have I have a specific taste. So guys, hit me up with some stuff.
Bone by Jeff Smith.
Oh,
Bone.
okay.
It's everything you want in a comic. It's got serious stuff, it's got silly stuff, it's got cartoony things, it's got beautiful illustrations. Also, Jeff Smith is super nice, and I will never stop ranting and raving about him because I met him and he was super nice.
It's always nice when you meet someone that like you look up to and they're not a complete dick.
I met him at Boston Comic Con, and it was one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, that's really cool. I've met a couple of like artists that I was a huge fan of, and it was just like you meet them and they're like, oh yeah, you like my music, thanks. And it's like you don't want to expect them to like really be like, oh yeah, thank you, man. But at the same time, it's like you can tell they're unappreciative, and it's like, okay, that was not what I wanted it to be.
Exactly.
I'm definitely not going to try to meet my heroes anymore.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to meet my heroes. Like,
it's like, but then again, I have met a couple of people, like streamers and stuff like that I've been watching for a while, and like they're just as cool as I would imagine.
yeah, I've met streamers and been disappointed. I've met streamers and been happy or pleasantly surprised. Like, I've had both happen, and it's all the same. Like, I will say one thing though, meeting streamers and the streaming community, like, it's much more friendly than most people would think.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah, it's super great. The first meetup I went to about 3 months ago, I was so nervous when I went to the Twitch meetup, and I got picked up by my buddy. And this is also the first time we had ever met. So it's like, hey man, you want to carpool to the meetup? And I'm like, yeah, cool. And like he comes and picks me up, and it's like the first time I'd actually seen him.
Sure, stranger.
It was funny because like
I've done that before.
Yeah, we had talked.
Don't do that, kids. Don't do that.
So like we had talked for months, and like we had like Skyped and Discord talked and stuff like that. And like he shows up, and it's like it's just as weird as I would expect. It's like, okay, this is a person who I'm friends with yet have never met. And then
that's what cons are.
But yeah, then as soon as we got to the actual meetup, I started mingling a little bit, got some social lubricant, and pretty much just started mingling with people, and it was a lot of fun. I met some really cool people from the area that I didn't know about, partnered streamers and or not. Met Alaskan Savage, who was literally the first streamer I ever watched. Fun fact.
Really?
Yeah, it was really cool talking to him for a bit. He's a really nice, really nice dude. Yeah.
Guys, I've hung out with Alaskan Savage like at like non-con type people. Like, he's just genuinely one of the nicest people I've ever met.
Really great dude.
He's just very humble. He's just a wonderful person. You should go check out his streams too.
But yeah, like it's like I remember like going up into the big meeting room where everybody's hanging out and being like just leaning to my friend and being like, yeah, okay, there's more people here than I expected, and just like having to take a deep breath. And then I just walk up, it's like, oh hey, there's Alaskan Savage. I walked up, mingled, ended up having like a 2-3 hour conversation with the dude.
Really?
And it was just, I had a really great time and met a lot of cool people. Twitch is one of those things where it's like, if you're like, generally, this is something that I've realized, is if you're the type of person who wants to go out and meet those people that you've met on the website, they're not gonna be like an asshole, you know? They're not like the people who genuinely care about the communities that they're building and or are a part of. I have seen every single time that they are just as likable in person as they are, if not more in person than they are on cast.
That's what's really nice is like you can't really hide it when it's live. You can't really hide your personality. There haven't been too many people.
It's like it's just you. Who are you trying to impress? I mean, yes.
Well, like the other thing is
but
like
it's really
some people it's like celebrity wise or something. People would be like, you know, if you see a movie star and you meet them in real life, they're much different than you see on screen or whatever.
Oh,
but with
definitely.
Streamers, you get what you see usually, which is pretty nice. Yes, Draco last today. Hi Puck. And Mortis, I'm not feeling like shouting today. The paint's gonna have to dry on its own accord. Hey Baranator, how are you? So I do believe the next Twitch meetup date has been announced.
Oh really?
Yeah, so go check out Twitch Seattle on Twitter to check out the date, and I do believe it's the 24th of September. My parents aren't visiting, and I'm not sick. I won't be sick by then. I'm much better now, so I will be there. I hope you can definitely come by.
Oh no, yeah, I'll definitely try to make it.
And if there's anyone in here who is in the Washington, Seattle area, please come by. It's such a wonderful time. You get to hang out and meet all these awesome other people that are in the Twitch world, in gaming world. It's so nice.
And people who run it too, awesome people. Pepper is super awesome.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, she's so sweet. I love Pepper.
I remember like that was one of the things that like when I showed up my first time, I was super nervous, and then she just like walks up to me and my buddy, and she's just so bubbly and just like, hey guys, how are you doing? Like just like so energetic, but in like the best way. And like I love people like that, so I just immediately was like, okay, I should feel a little bit more at home here than I do. And then like right after that, it was just like so easy to just start mingling and talking with people.
Everyone at the meetup has been just amazing. Everyone at the Twitch Seattle meetup has just been so nice, and all these friendships have formed from it. Like I see people hanging out on Twitter, like who met through the meetup. Like I've met people through the meetup. I met you through the meetup.
Yeah.
Which I didn't remember right away.
That's all. It was literally like you were heading out the door and you were saying bye to everybody, and then you realized you hadn't introduced yourself to me, and you're like, bye. Hi, what's your name? And I'm like, hey, like, and then you were just like, you headed out. So I didn't think anything of it. I was like, oh yeah, she's got places to be. So yeah, don't even worry about that.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, also I'm very flighty and stuff when it comes to big group situations. I totally get social anxiety. People don't realize it, but I totally do. And so, like, especially in situations like that, I'll just be like, what's going on? Hi, everyone, I'm running away now. And then I'll, like, take a moment to breathe and come back and be like, I'm fine, I swear. Wait a minute. Dude, did you lock the hatch when Rai went down?
No, I didn't. Did you? I thought you did that.
I think I hear him coming upstairs. What's going on? Oh my god, dude, you're the worst crasher ever!
You're not. Hey, what are you doing in my secret lair, Emily?
I'm in the secret lair. I'm halfway out. I'm popping up.
You might as well.
I'm popping up.
You're not supposed to have.
QQ's birthday.
Hey!
Happy birthday, QQ!
And she's getting 2 cakes.
QQ, it's your birthday!
Yo!
Come and get some cake!
Cake for QQ. All right, that's it. We're all singing.
Happy birthday, QQ. Happy birthday.
Ooh, that was good. Happy
You guys
birthday,
really want to play
QQ.
my
Happy
birthday?
birthday.
Yes. You have it already queued up for your own
All right,
birthday.
screw the Mechs. We gotta eat some cake and ice cream.
And blow out some candles.
Fuck yeah!
Oh.
I'm gonna
Is
light
that
it.
blood?
Yes.
There was a story about this
Please
cake.
show them.
Is it literally
Put it
like
down, put it down.
tumble? Oh, cake
Oh,
cans,
oh,
cake
yeah.
cans.
From Aislinn, thank you.
Oh, here we go. Woo!
There's no QQ. I know.
QQ. Oh yeah.
I don't think I've heard this before. It's interesting.
It's the Hyper RPG. Happy birthday.
Hey. Dominoes. That goes woof woof to you. Let me see some kaijus in the chat.
See those kaijus?
Laura, birthday, Laura.
I never
Happy
did.
birthday!
I never got that far in the song before.
I was gonna say the thing at the end because I'm not going to run back.
Laura.
Yeah. Mr. Tariq 120, I'm sure you're quite confused. He just walked in and was like, I don't understand. What is happening? So much dancing.
It's
Is
QQ's
that
birthday.
carrot cake? There's a carrot cake and a chocolate cake. They're both from Aislinn.
Oh, thanks,
Aislinn!
You're such a sweetie.
Aislinn.
Oh,
For just a second.
There's actually gonna be real fire in here.
There's gonna be actual fire. We're gonna light
Oh,
this birthday
shit.
candle.
Everyone run into the hatch!
Oh, I put it on
Alright,
full screen so
okay,
they're not gonna
ready?
see the cake.
Come on.
Someone let Emily have fire.
Emily's the only adult here.
Technically, I'm older than you.
Yeah. So am I.
Happy birthday.
Yay! Happy birthday!
Woo! Okay, now you get to eat cake.
And
We
ice
all
cream.
get to eat cake and ice cream.
Aren't you
I was
happy you came
prepared.
today?
Oh yeah.
Could you actually put on the webcam so I can show them something real quick?
The quote unquote QQs that you have there.
The melting
Oh,
QQ.
well,
Blood?
I put QQs on every cake.
It looks like splatter.
Thank you.
So who wants chocolate and who wants carrot cake?
Okay, so here's the cake, but
cool
here's
with
what I want
whatever.
to show you are the matches that one dear Bazooka Joe left behind.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I love those so much.
Jupiter's cock.
Wait, also, I'll trade you. This QQ looks way better. Hold on, let's go.
Aw,
QQ on the
Okay,
cam.
let's- QQ cam.
Oh,
So-
lowercase q's.
Oh god, oh god. Switch it out.
I'm hanging out over here with you. Ooh!
Alright, so did you tell them the story of this cake?
Oh, funny story about this cake. I'll trade you.
Okay.
Haha.
Wait, I want to eat that whole thing.
So this carrot cake flew out of my hands as soon as I picked it up.
Yeah.
And it didn't have a top or anything. It flew out of my hands, but I somehow snatched it in midair and only smudged a little bit of the frosting.
This is
Like-
also like,
I dropped this and caught it in midair, and that's all that got
Your
ruined.
birthday.
I mean,
I know.
he made it special.
impressive. At least
proud.
that wasn't the
Do
chocolate.
you want me to cut you a piece of chocolate?
This is a miracle
Alright, would
cake.
you like the
This cake
entire
shouldn't
cake
exist.
Because I'm gonna give you the entire cake.
Wait,
too.
is this
Oh my god,
ice
it's
cream?
frozen.
Wait, is this ice cream cake?
Well, we tried to do an ice cream cake, but they didn't have ice cream cake, so it's frozen cake and ice cream.
I mean, I guess it's close enough, right?
QQ, you get this whole piece.
Oh,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I'm going to the little lass's room over there.
The little less.
Go grab a spoon.
You want a
QQ,
spoon? Oh,
I know
yeah.
you can't tell us what you wished for, but
But what did you wish for?
what did you wish for?
No, I never actually really thought about that.
But you made a wish. I saw you make a wish.
Oh, I just was like waiting, and then I did it. I didn't make a wish. That was terrible, wasn't it? Whoops.
You missed your chance.
That's pretty
You
impressive.
have to wait till
Rai
next
Rai.
year now.
Yeah.
No
Is this
wishes.
yours?
It was probably
I
one of the
mean,
best. It's probably like in the top
To be
5
quite
moments
honest,
of my life
I've
now.
only been here
Yeah,
for 2
probably.
months, and then the fact that I have this job, what do I need to wish for? Really?
Oh.
Aw.
my
Or
God.
like
Oh my
seriously?
God. Can you guys even? Ugh. Let's just
Oh my gosh, this is a
turn so you
huge
guys can
piece.
see. This is ridiculous.
Honestly, Emily, if you weren't there, no one would have believed this
I
shit.
know. I so believe it. I saw it and it was just like complete
It like
shock.
was
It
like
was-
spinning
it
in
was
the
like-
air.
Maybe you should just take the whole cake. It is your birthday. You could eat an entire cake and no one would judge you.
Also, Airslan ended up sending some delicious chocolate ice cream, organic chocolate ice cream,
Ooh.
and some
that-
soy milk ice cream,
And some hamburger bun.
and some hamburger buns.
Wait, what?
I like the mystery.
I do too. Is this for ice cream sandwiches? What's the
Oh my God.
what's the ploy here?
Oh my God.
Airslan, you need to explain this.
Take the whole cake.
The real Airslan mystery is not how he
Yeah.
died, but what are his buns for?
Boom! That whole piece is for QQ.
To be fair, that's like literally a third of the cake.
I know.
Hey, you didn't get to really eat today anyways.
No, I've only eaten saltine crackers, cinnamon toast crunch, and had coffee.
All I've been eating has been jelly babies.
I had Star Wars mac and
Oh,
cheese.
this is very soft.
Like I said, I'm the adult here.
You
Star
are
Wars
the
mac and
adult.
cheese.
I think I'm gonna go for this carrot cake though.
I'm pretty excited about the carrot cake.
You want a slice?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
How about you, Kyle?
Huh?
Cake of
Uh,
any kind?
You know what? I might as well.
Heck yeah, you might as well.
Can I have the piece that's not
Which
got
other?
frozen
Chocolate
water?
or-
Chocolate and carrot.
I'll have some chocolate cake in a minute.
It's okay to be focused on painting.
I'm hitting a good groove here.
Look at you
so-
being so productive while we're just trying to eat cake. Thanks for coming on the stream so we could eat all this cake.
All good, man.
So
I'll do the actual work, and you guys can have
send
some
your
fun.
love and devotion to QQ on the Twitter.
QQ
Her
love.
Twitter account is. Wait for it.
This shit would not work without
Wait for
QQ.
it. At
Maybe I should put that in front of the camera.
Laura ES. Q
QQ.
B-Day. Hashtag that.
Kind of liking how this teal on white is looking. I almost don't want to change it.
It's kind of like
Oh, well.
saturated in a way.
A little bit.
Yeah,
pastel-y.
Stevens is right.
Yeah.
Star Wars mac and cheese just makes me the most grown-up kid here.
This
You're
thing
nice
is,
rather
for
than an
RPG.
adult.
it's starting to look like one of those like sippy cups, just based on like the color design.
We should change this to social eating.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely social eating stream now.
It's a cake stream.
Frozen cake stream.
Frozen cake stream with
It really
milk
is like an ice cream cake, basically.
Delicious.
Here, you get part of the queue.
Woohoo! I get the cue.
Thank you, Couch Warrior.
Okay.
I am trying. Trying to keep the show on the roll.
Oh man. Instead of working, you should eat cake.
Viking lass.
We don't need Viking Lass to eat all this cake.
You're right about that. It's pretty
Fork for you.
delicious.
Little soy ice cream. Anyone want soy ice cream?
So I looked at the screen, but my chat doesn't look like this, and I don't know why my browser is stuff like this. But
Kyle, you'll find this hilarious.
What's up?
It just says you're hosting over.
Nice. Kyle is hosting.
I hosted like 50 times. What the heck?
Like, it literally is top to bottom. I was like, wait, did he do that? Why is my...
I did that like an hour ago.
Yeah, I know.
You're also getting ice cream.
It's kind of like ice cream cake, and it's great.
Yeah. What kind of cake do you want?
Chocolate.
Chocolate. All right.
Yay.
We're switching to social eating for a little bit.
Oh, that's fine.
Welcome
this
to
cake
watching
is so
cake
hard.
be eaten.
Okay. This is my new outfit.
Luckily, if anyone would be okay with us totally derailing the show,
Oh, yeah, it's me.
I feel like this is the show.
Oh,
you know.
Thank you
Well,
so
totally.
much, April, for allowing us to derail your show.
Oh, you know,
It was birthday time.
I'm sacrificing a lot here. You know, I hate chocolate cake. I hate being happy for people's birthdays.
You're just an overall grumpus.
I just freaking hate it all. So you owe me big time here, children.
Well, what? So do we have to repay this like cake interruption with more cake?
Yeah.
And I would
What's,
like to say thank you to the community for being such lovely, wonderful, awesome
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
thumpers and individuals. Like, seriously, all day long. I haven't even dealt with Facebook thank yous. It's just been straight up Twitter thank yous, trying to keep on top of that.
That's so awesome.
Because I truly do mean it. I'm trying to keep it
She's
like...
lying.
But no, I think this is one of the greatest birthdays I've had in a while.
Aww.
That's great.
My
Yay!
last one was 22nd.
Wow. Your last great birthday?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, birthdays are always fun, but like awesome, like exciting, happening things are going
Yay!
on. Instead of just, you know, sitting at home sick or not doing anything.
That's what my last couple of birthdays have been.
You are working now.
It's like you hang out, you have fun on the day of the birthday, and then you go and do stuff whenever friends are available. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I don't think I've actually had a fun birthday in years.
I didn't do anything for my birthday this year, even though it was a big birthday. I had been working so much. I had a party plan at my house,
Oh yeah, that was true.
and I canceled it.
And I was so proud of you.
And because I forget what was going on that week.
You were
but
sick.
I was tired. I was probably sick. I just remember being like, it's my birthday. I don't want to do anything. So I canceled the party and I went over to my friend Danny and Kim's and we sat there and played video games. And I was drawing and eating kettle corn.
Dude,
and I
that's-
did nothing.
You were so worried about it too. You were like, I don't want to let everyone down. And I was like, all anybody who you've invited wants is for you to be happy on your birthday. Please don't make us come to a party if you don't want us there.
Yeah, because it would have been horrible. So
And
That's
And
not a
it's-
bad way to spend
yeah.
your birthday either.
It sounds like
it
a great
was-
way
yeah,
to
it's like-
spend
it
your
was
birthday.
fantastic.
My 21st birthday, literally, was my mom, one of my friends, Karen, and myself going out for drinks and eating pizza.
Oh, I don't remember the second half of my 21st birthday.
I think I drank
How about the
3
first half?
alcoholic drinks
Yeah.
total.
My brother and his wife came to visit me at college, and we got Tracy. I don't condone drinking till you black out, but I did. So don't, and that's why I can tell you, don't do it.
Steven says last few years, he's gone to the next city over
Oh,
to
that's
hang
me.
out with a friend of his who has a birthday the day
Oh,
before.
I didn't even notice.
And they
Oh,
go to
whatever.
Denny's and have a free
both.
meal together at midnight
It was
because it
cut from
flies
now.
for both
I'll
of
try
them.
that.
That's
Oh,
fantastic.
that's
Plus, I
awesome.
actually do like
Oh my
characters.
god, I'm getting such a stomach ache from eating so much sugar.
That's why I'm like holding off, is because like
I was just excited and I wanted to eat it like a popsicle.
No real food today. No.
yesterday I was like dry heaving all day because I'm coming out of a head cold, so everything's
Ugh.
draining, and it goes into my
Gross.
tummy and it makes me nauseous.
Ew.
You're welcome.
The last real food I ate was
you,
the
I
Korean
appreciate
barbecue
that.
last night, and then we had cake. We had Andy's leftover cake.
Yeah.
That sounds like a store.
Andy's leftover cake. Andy's leftovercake.com.
Look at these look like, I don't want to. They look like mouse turds. But they
This cake is
taste
so hard.
much more delicious.
It's like ice cream cake, but not.
So we haven't figured out what the buns are for yet.
Hey
Wait.
Terra Army, it is a party. It's a birthday party!
Yay!
Who needs an adult?
We're all
We don't need
adults
any
here.
adults.
Aw, Mitsula, that sucks.
Oh, thank you, Malika!
Malika! Hi! Whenever I see Malika, I'm like, where's Kaiju?
That's. Oh.
I mean, not in the best way, Malika. I get excited.
Malika, you're great, but really we just like.
She just associates the two together.
No, I do. They're one being.
And Crund, if it wasn't for all that Brussels sprout propaganda, all kids would be eating Brussels sprouts because they're dang tasty.
I've never had Brussels sprouts.
No, I remember
What?
Me neither.
They've never been offered to me.
What?
when I
I
was
didn't
a
have
kid, Well, I grew up going to a farm, like outside of where I lived.
Well, you don't have to brag.
Thank you. It was really awesome, and I remember they grew,
From the
Brussels
depths of
sprouts.
hell.
they grew Brussels sprouts, and there was like a kids sort of event, and they were like, okay kids, we're gonna try Brussels sprouts, and everyone was like, no! And then they made us eat them, and they were delicious because they were fresh from the ground.
You want some more ice
We
cream?
literally, no, I can't. Sugar.
I do.
I'm gonna die right now.
Anyone want some more ice cream? Anybody need some more ice cream?
The first time I had asparagus
What's that?
was when I was 22.
What?
I hate asparagus.
Yo!
22 or 23.
You guys are missing out on some dope
Okay,
vegetables.
Trident saying Brussels sprouts plus bacon equals what? That's because
Yeah.
then they taste like bacon.
Yeah,
so
that's
bacon
cheating.
is bacon.
I think that's actually cheating, but if
That
that's
is
what you gotta
cheating.
do, that's what you gotta do.
No.
Okay, what you really want is a raw Brussels sprout just dipped in like the freshest ranch dressing like that you've ever made. So good.
Nah,
Yo,
nah.
just cook
What
your
is-
Brussels sprouts in butter on a pan.
What
It's
is
delicious.
ranch dressing made with?
Grill them.
Like, is that just like mayo, sour cream? What's in it?
No one
I love
knows what's
seeing
in ranch.
everybody's
That's the
birthday
secret.
Stories.
No one likes them, but we always cook them on Christmas. Poor Hoover. No, I hate asparagus. You guys can keep your asparagus though.
I will.
so
That means just more for me.
that's fine.
Yo, let's eat some asparagus and Brussels sprouts sometime.
You know what's really delicious on asparagus?
Oh my God.
And
Lemon.
we get it at the farmer market
Yeah.
2 blocks away from our house.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you have to be around for all this asparagus Brussels sprout talk.
Guys, this chocolate ice cream is really good too.
All right, I'm dead from sugar, so I'm gonna take off.
I don't know if I'm gonna crash or just rock it off.
You have
Right.
have a good nap.
Whew.
You have a good nap.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Happy birthday, QQ.
Happy
Thank you.
birthday, QQ.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for the ice cream. Hey! What?
Can we put the teal thumper rabbit with the letters QQ on top of the Zeus? Happy birthday, QQ. Happy
I show.
Aw, thank you. Who was that from?
Prosperous.
Oh, you guys are the best.
Teal
I don't
thumper.
deserve anything. Actually, like, I know I shouldn't think that way, but you know, sometimes it just happens.
You totally do because you're a rockin' part of Hyper RPG.
What?
Yo, yo,
What?
don't even.
Still blows my mind that I am. No lie.
She's lying.
You live in it. You live in the dream.
Really am.
Also, I like that it just turned into like
Also, I'm
scary metal music. It's like.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles OC
is
Remix
great.
every Wednesday.
Go.
You're dead. Don't die. Don't die. Oh my God, Emily's dead. April ears the paint.
Last bite and then I'll leave.
I'm trying not to dip my paintbrush into the cake. Here, I'm gonna actually pass this over because I.
Yeah, I'm about to grab it.
Ew! Community brush in my mouth. So many people's hands have touched these brushes. Gross. It's totes gross. Also, hi Crund. I don't think I got to say hi to you.
Oh, Crund was on last week when we were, he killed me, I want to say, like, at least 15 times on Dreadnought.
Crund is the barbarian.
So, yeah.
You know, he's quite the barbarian.
Good on you, Crund.
Crund
Crund smashed.
Crund smash.
Crund very much smashed.
If you guys want more cake, feel free.
Well, I can't read that. Marvelous strong. Thank you for the follow. Good to have you. Now, so this is kind of what happens on the show. The world, like a storm just came through. But we're okay.
Now it's the calm. We're in the eye of the storm. When's
Yeah,
the next round coming?
Do you think it's done? But it ain't. Oh, look, guys, it's Testicle Doom. Everyone, please say
Hey,
hi to Testicle Doom.
What's up?
Hi, Testicle Doom. I
up,
actually
man?
just saw in the bathroom that you wrote "It's Testament," but it's not.
Oh, how's it going, though, man?
How are
you
you?
doing? Had a lot of fun with you last week on Dreadnought.
Genova, thank you for the host. And I am Jim. Thank you for the follow. The font is super small on that one. Oh my God, this is definitely a fire crotch because it's red. I don't know if I approve
It's
this.
Testament!
Testament! so you guys were on Dreadnought last week, right?
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
That game is, for a game that is something that is typically outside my comfort zone,
Why is it outside your comfort zone?
I'm used to more of like fast-paced, like action type games like RPGs, shooters, stuff like that. Something a little bit more fast-paced, more in the moment, less strategy, you know? And the thing about Dreadnought that I didn't realize until I started playing is it looks slow, but it plays very, very fast and also requires a lot of that strategy. So it took some getting used to. Like it would go from me like feeling comfortable to being dead in 10 seconds. Like, so yeah. But that game is very, very fun, and they add that custom matchmaking.
They have this work area.
That'll be a lot of fun.
Custom matchmaking?
There was just a little bit of issue with. Actually, the way it worked last week, we had to start our games at the exact same time to play with viewers, in the hopes that we would get matched up because there's no way to make custom games.
Oh, I thought you meant matchmaking like.
Oh, totally.
Is
No,
there
yeah.
anything underneath your elbow, Crow?
I don't think so.
Ghostly plays games. Oh, hey you, how are you? How's it going, Ghost Wolf? Dude, man, I'm just gonna keep calling you Ghost Wolf.
Clean that up later.
Yeah.
You don't have that big of a mess compared to what was on Kyle's side.
Sweet.
I didn't even move.
Yay, everyone's calling him Testicle Doom. Awesome.
No!
I apologize for nothing. I've never played Dreadnought.
I'll definitely be checking it out.
I am slowly getting into more and more games.
What have you been playing?
So let's see. My fallback, my favorite game, is Skyrim.
I've seen you play that a couple of
I
times.
fucking
It's
love
a real.
And the thing is, like, I always have a blast every time I stream it.
Yeah.
Every time I play Skyrim, I have a
I
freaking
love that
blast.
little that headband that you have. Like, it looks like one of the ones
circlet?
from. Yeah, the circuit. Yeah.
So I got that from Jarman Props. That's Jarman Props. He is an incredible prop maker, cosplayer. You need to go check out. He actually has a Twitch channel now, and I do believe it is Jarman Props. He's a friend of mine, and he makes and sells those. He sold that for $35. You get to choose the color of the band and the color of the gems. Hopefully the price has gone up because he deserves more money than $35 for that.
Yeah, that's some high quality work there. Like.
Yeah, it was amazing. Exactly. Foos, row, butts.
What kind of stuff? What other kind of stuff does he make?
Oh my god, dude! He just made freaking the power. What is it called? The power armor from Fallout.
For real?
He sculpted it in the computer. He's.
Oh my god.
Like, here's the thing. He is like fantastic. He's like one of the best cosplayers.
I love
Like,
Fallout too,
there's
so that appeals to me.
Him, Punish Props, Vulpin Props, like all these people I know because of Bill and Britt and
But you know,
Punish Props.
Vulpin? I've been following Vulpin Props for years.
Well, I don't know him personally.
But you know of him.
I know of him because my friends they're good friends with him.
Yeah.
But of course, when
really cool stuff though.
I met him at Dragon Con, but of course it's like he meets so many people, he's not gonna remember me.
Yeah.
But he was really nice and cool, and he makes incredible stuff.
Also has a Twitch channel. If you didn't know that.
Yeah,
he's a very cool partnered streamer. I check in every now and then. And he makes some really cool stuff on stream.
Yeah, he does.
What? I'm wondering, like, what was it that like introduced me to his work? Because I've been literally like I remember I follow.
No, that was recent. So
No,
years
yeah.
you said.
Like years, like 5 years ago at least.
Was it the Daft Punk helmet?
No,
Because
definitely.
that was a big one of his.
I think it was something Fallout themed. I feel like that's what it would have been.
Really?
Yeah.
You did a week-long Skyrim binge, Fjord? That's amazing.
I need to get back into Skyrim. The thing is, Skyrim is one of those games
Just
that
hop in and out whenever you
exactly.
want.
Here's my thing. It's also my problem with Fallout. I get so easily distracted playing those types of games. It's like
No, it's made for people like us.
It's literally
It's made
like
for us.
I'll start out and I'll be like, okay, so I'm probably gonna play for about 2, maybe 3 hours. I'm gonna start off with this. I always try to start off with like I'm gonna make a point of at least finishing a task, like a quest or like discovering an area or something, you know.
I say that and then it never happens.
Exactly. On the way there, I get distracted probably 4 or 5 times, and then I get there eventually by the end of the play session.
Yeah, and what's great is like the last holes are used to that. Anyone who's watched me play Skyrim before, you know the beauty of my stream is not completing a goal. Actually, it is kind of amazing when I actually finish a quest, but it is mostly in the amount of times I get distracted. but I'm huge on archery in Skyrim. That is like my favorite.
Oh yeah. I played first time through. I played Skyrim as a mage, and that was a lot of fun.
Really?
Yeah.
I noticed.
I never
do mage stuff.
I never
I
do
don't.
either. That's why I did it, and it was a lot of fun. But when I first played it, and this is years ago, because back when the game came out, I played Skyrim, and I did the storyline. I did a couple of I did one or two of the guild quests, and I did some side quests that literally just show up because you're going to areas to do the main quest, you know?
Yeah.
And I beat the game, and I never really went back to it. I really wanted to since, but I never had a good excuse.
Wait. Skyrim?
Yeah, I've
never done the main quest line.
You've never done the main quest
I
line?
have
See?
hundreds of hours in this game, and I've never done
No.
the main quest line.
See, that's my mistake. I've always heard from people that the main story isn't that great, and I agree, it wasn't that great. The Dragonborn DLC, from what I've watched, is really cool.
I haven't even done the Dragonborn.
I've heard that it pretty much replaced the ending of the game with what it should have been. Something. It was it pretty much made the ending as epic as people wanted it to be. Not that. Attack one of these dragons that's exactly the same as the other dragons you've been playing all game.
Exactly.
So threatening. Oh my god.
Yes, Jared.
And this time you have help, so it's easier.
Ooh.
It's oh come on.
Skyrim is all about elk hunting. Wink. If you've been to my... I don't even know how to explain that anymore, but elk hunting is a thing on my channel. I barely understand what that joke means still. To King of Gems, thank you for the follow.
Come on in.
I don't even know what accent that was. I really don't know.
I don't even know. I do a lot of voices as well.
Yeah, you were telling me you like to do voices.
A little bit, yeah. I generally don't know what half of them are. I've over the time figured out where I picked it up, but
isn't that fun?
It's I was doing an accent for the longest time, and then all of a sudden I was like, that's an actual accent. I thought I was just doing a funny voice. It's no, I was making fun of Russians.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah.
So, do you have any favorite voices you do?
Not really. It's honestly I have some cool stuff. I'm not gonna do it, but I do a pretty good Junkrat.
I don't know what Junkrat sounds like, so you can do it anyway.
What does Junkrat sound
Will
like?
you stay down there? Oh,
No!
He's
I'm hopped up on sugar now. You can't stop me.
Yeah,
he's very squeaky and very, very Australian.
do a Junkrat.
Dude, you're not gonna give us a Junkrat? We'll give you our best Junkrats.
I might give you one. I might work my way up to it. Not right now though.
Okay.
Fine, then what I will give you is the purchasables for DFA this week.
Which is so exciting because that means I get to paint while Rai talks.
That's right, get shit done.
Okay.
And I'll let everyone know what we got coming up. So, guys, for DFA this week, we got some awesome stuff. So, on the request of Tyler, the Marauder is back on the menu.
Fuck yes.
So the Marauder is going to be back as a purchasable because ours is completely fucked, basically.
Yeah, because of Zach.
Wait, let me
get
show
it.
you. Let me show you.
Zach actually straight up destroyed the Marauder. He just the 1 week I wasn't here to be Mechs.
I was crawling on my hands and knees today, looking for its foot, and its foot is just became part of the ether. Yes. So, all right, guys, we're gonna have the Marauder up. And that is gonna be a shiny new Marauder. That's gonna be $400, and then we have the Spider for $200. This is gonna be a 30-ton light mech. This one you guys have not seen on the show before, so it's completely new to Death from Above. It's got 2 medium light. Yeah. Wait, don't tell me. Don't even play like there's a spider up there. Oh shit! Have we owned a spider this whole time?
Yeah, we've used it.
Fuck it then. You know what? We've got a grasshopper left. Grasshopper has never been on Death from Above.
Right.
I'm a liar.
The liar guy. Am I taller than you?
No.
No.
So guys, all right, forget what I said. We're changing everything now. Totally didn't realize we didn't have a spider. So we're putting the grasshopper up.
Oh, you
this
mean
is a new one, actually.
This whole thing? Actually, if you did that, then
Then there'd be no spider. Okay.
You
All right, we're just gonna go all with heavy mechs. We're gonna have the Marauder. We're gonna have the Grasshopper. Also, of course, we're gonna have our team buffs. Yeah, I would blame Rai too, to be honest. So we're gonna have the Heat Seeker for Talon. Viking's gonna put together this strange targeting system that she salvaged from our last battle. It's gonna give him +1 to hit the enemy with the most heat, but he'll lose that bonus if a Marauder has more heat than one of Op 4.
Reminder, they're up against like 6 mechs. So please help the Marauders out. Please help the Marauders.
Yep. So he's getting Heat Seeker, but Corfy is getting Experimental Coating. Again, Viking Lash, I'm keeping you busy this week. You're gonna be coating Corfy's awesome with an experimental treatment.
Oh, but that's so much work.
Yeah, I know. Well, hey,
God damn it.
that's why they keep fighting, is basically to keep you employed. So this is gonna be a special coating that actually reduces the effectiveness of lasers, making it harder for lasers to hit, but also making it easier for ballistics to hit. It's a double-edged sword.
Huh.
That sucks.
What? Protects you from lasers, though.
Well, yeah, that's true. And considering the freaking amount of
I think we're gonna see a lot more lasers than missiles.
Judging
Well, we are now.
from the enemies that they're up against.
But it's true, it's not entirely a strict upgrade, and you'll notice that that's gonna be a returning theme, because what is most important is giving them bonuses they can get if they use their mechs wisely. So if you position yourself by the mech with lasers, not the one with, yes, like AC-20s, then you get the bonus. We'll let Tyler roll on that. But actually, the way it's spelled out here is it's a bonus for LRMs and SRMs, and then a penalty for the lasers is the way we have it spelled out right now, and I will confirm with Tyler to make sure that is all good with him.
Yeah, no, that actually makes sense. That makes them have to. That actually makes them have to work.
Yo, they gotta think.
I like that.
They gotta pay attention. They have to know what the heck is going on in battle.
It's Corfy, she can think, so that'll
So
be fine.
basically, the theme here is that it makes them stronger when they're playing smart. Is the point.
Yeah.
Also, for Jackal, speaking of, he's got a bug or feature, and what this says is $50. It allows him to gain a +1 bonus to hit when he's in 3 hexes of a target, but he gains a penalty when he is outside that range. So it gives him a nearsighted bonus, but a long-sighted penalty. Also, we've got the Warrior Coat for Valravon. So the Warrior's Coat says that she'll gain +1 on piloting checks for the battle. That's $25. Yes.
Dude, I love the names of these purchasables. They're always so cool.
Oh, you don't have to butter me up
No,
like that.
wait, you make them?
Yeah.
They suck.
Oh, okay. There we go.
They suck.
Now we're back to your regularly scheduled programs. Also, we have Bang Up Job, of course, for our very own Viking Lass. She will, of course, slap, scrap, and bang together these mech parts till they're working in full order again before the battle. And then, yeah.
A reminder, that needs to be done, otherwise they go into battle damaged. Just
Yep. So that is going to be a big one for this battle. As well, we have Systems Online. This allows a defense system that was deactivated to activate on the battlefield and to attack who's ever near it. So if you want to spice things up, Systems Online is for you. All right, so I'm going to flip the switch and make sure this is all live. Right now on the DFA shop, please throw that link in chat. I'll make sure that's all good to go. And then check out the new upgrades and mechs for the Marauders on Death From Above. Of course, that is on 6 p.m. PDT Friday nights for awesome robot smash and grab action.
also live battle damage. So these things are taking such time to make pretty, we will destroy. Right. Guys, seriously, all those purchasables are going to be very necessary for the Marauders this week. And now that I think about it, the Hunchback, this is a PVC on the Hunchback, right? This giant thing? Yeah. Yeah. Corfy, if Corfy's near...
That's an AC-20.
Yeah. Yeah. So, help. Help, please. My God. Oh, hey, Lynx. How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I didn't know you were just hanging out. How's your... Look at you.
I am almost halfway done with one of the colors.
Yeah, it takes longer than you think,
A
right?
little bit, yeah.
It's weird, like...
It's looking good though. I'm probably being a little bit more precise than I should be.
No, I'm proud of you. You're doing very well. For your first mech, you're doing super good, man. I like that nice bright teal.
Yeah, it's looking really good. I can't help but think this looks like a Dixie cup though. It's just like... the color scheme is just too perfect.
A Dixie cup. Oh, yeah, give it a minute, guys. Rai is literally hitting up the links right now. He's got terrible reception because he's down in the basement.
Rabbit hole.
I'll keep the hatch open so you have better Wi-Fi. You're welcome, Rai Rai. Rai Rai, the mole guy, because he hangs out down below in mole land. How about that?
We prefer subterranean dwellers.
Shush you! Crund says, Lynx's grandma sweater is on point. Crund want one. No, I actually do too.
thank
Can I
you.
touch it?
Oh yeah, it's really comfortable. I got this thing a couple months ago.
Oh my god, I want that.
I wear it even when it's hot out like today. It's just so comfortable.
I wear, I love wearing like granny shawls, like they're the best. And I couldn't find my shawl yesterday, so I was wearing a blanket over me like a shawl. It's the best. I'm gonna eat all the paint, Mortis. It's gonna be delicious.
When you said that, I couldn't help think about like, I'll wear your granddad's clothes.
You are Macklemore. Look at you. Well, I got.
Oh, don't say that.
I got this at a thrift shop too. This is my favorite jacket. Thrifting it up here in Hyper RPG. That's what we do. We are a classy bunch of peoples.
So wait, was there something that someone wanted me to paint on this one, or was it on a
Yes.
different one? Was it on a specific one?
It wasn't specific. So we want a half orc head.
Half orc head, and there was something else about it too, I think.
Oh,
Half orc head.
guys, do you remember what the other bit about the half orc head was about?
Remind us. I can do the half orc head. That is doable, but I wanna remember what the other part is.
Yeah, pick so the chassis, the front piece of the chest is a really good spot.
Right there. Oh yeah.
It's nice and flat.
Oh look, the octopus is already frowning. How appropriate.
Yeah, so you can either sand that down and paint over it or whatever you want. Subterranean. Well, I mean, you guys, he's a thumper, so he's a bunny, so that's why he likes it down there. I get the feeling that ingesting paint is just part of the gig. I'm sure she's immune to all paint toxins by now. P3 paint is non-toxic, guys. Just so you know. Very non-toxic.
Yeah, so eat as much as you want.
Whenever we have Dallas on here, he works for Privateer Press. He constantly eats the paint, and it makes me so nervous. I'm like, oh my god. He's like, all the time. He's really funny. I actually saw him at PAX. They had a huge setup at PAX.
Who is this?
Privateer Press. So they had a huge setup going on. It was really cool. Really, really cool. That doesn't mean edible! Shut up, Genova. Shut up. It's
Half
not-
orc with a crown, that was it.
That's it with a crown. Thank you, Mal. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and then I'm just painting reds on here. So for this one, I'm painting reds on. I'm gonna put it where most of the purple is. And then I'm gonna be doing teal as the highlight. And then what I'll be doing is the next mech I paint will be probably gray with teal with a red highlight. And then I might do one that's red with gray and teal as highlights because I have so many. There's so many options. Non-toxic-y. Hey, so do they add flavors? No, they all taste the same pretty much, at least what I've experienced.
That's such a great question.
Gross. Flavored paint. Well, it's like Mr. Sketch markers. Did you use those as a kid?
I did, yeah.
Wait, what generation are you?
Huh?
So you were Mr. Sketch, so...
I was pretty young. I'm younger than most people here, probably. I'm 22, so.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah.
So I am older than you. I'm 30.
Oh.
Yeah. See, I said my age. Some people are like, what?
Oh my god.
Well, it's fun because people come to my channel. They're like, how old are you? And if people ask me, and then I'm like, I'm 84. But I don't care if people know my age. Most people think like, because as I said, it was a big birthday for me this year. I turned 30. And when I kept saying on Twitter and stuff, oh my god, it's a big birthday for me, everyone was like, oh, are you turning 21? I was like, no. No. Yeah, Paladin Young. Yeah, exactly. April's 30. You seem so much younger. I take that as a compliment.
I always get that too. That's why I don't like saying my
take it as
name.
a compliment.
People tell me I have a baby face.
Oh, I totally have a baby face. And that's a good thing.
I don't think I have a baby face, but I can see how someone would think that.
Everyone in my family everyone always thinks that they're younger. Like my dad's 71. Everyone thinks he's like 50. My mom, she's in her late 60s. People think she's in her early 50s. Like, it's just how it is. I thought April needed to be escorted by her parents to work here. Shut up! No, I'd rather seem younger. Like, I don't...
No, yeah, definitely.
Like, it's just like, I can be old and crotchety later. Like, I've already done the adult thing. I already consider myself retired, because when you retire, that's when you are doing what you want. And I quit my job.
Hey, welcome on in.
And Fimble, it's so tiny. And Fimbler, as good as I could read it. Thank you for the follow. He followed for baby faces. For baby faces, that's what. Yeah, see, everyone was like, what? It's really funny when people realize how old I am. If anything, that's just how it is. It's how it always is. If I dress up, I get carded. But if I don't dress up, I don't get carded.
Want to hear something funny?
Yes!
Last time I got pulled over by a cop, which was just for minor speeding.
Minor speeding? I like that you pointed that out.
No, literally, I was like 3 miles over. It was like, hey, be careful, and he let me go.
What the fuck?
But literally, the first thing he says is,
Someone needed a power trip.
you old enough to be driving? And this is like 2 years ago. Like, I'm sorry, I look at least 16.
No, sir, I am not old enough to be driving. That's why I'm driving.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a weird thing. I don't get it. I think I look old enough. But I don't care if people think I look young.
Yeah, no, I don't care either.
I also much prefer if people think that I act younger.
The other thing...
I don't want to seem like... I want to appear mature. But not...
I am very mature for my age.
But not like... mature, you know, like.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference between jaded and mature.
Oh yeah, totally.
Because a lot of people seem to get those confused.
Oh, most definitely.
Because when it comes to business and all that stuff, I don't know exactly what I'm doing, but I've got a decent head on my shoulders. And the thing is, like, people tend to get more impressed with me when I tell them the stuff I'm doing. But that's because they think I'm in my early 20s, and I'm like, no, man, I'm 30. I've already worked in the corporate world for 4 years and hated my life, and I started over at 28 to start pursuing art and figuring out my life. So I'm not as impressive as you think I am. I'm not. But people want to think that, sure, whatever, go for it. I might be a spike baby? What's that mean?
Spike baby?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Like spike TV? Like, that's gross.
That's actually right where my mind went too. No.
Sub shop is up, go, go, go. Wait, the purchasables? Purchasables are available. Go, guys, go check them out. Go save the Marauders, but more importantly, buy me more mechs to paint, because I like painting new mechs.
Have you seen the grasshopper?
I don't think so.
I haven't seen like half of them. Anything she hasn't seen, I most definitely haven't seen, so you might as well bring it over for show us anyways.
I want to see. Control the battlefield. Tip today. Ha! Ha ha ha. Oh, my sinuses are clearing out. I'm sorry. It's just the weirdest feeling ever. Oh.
She might be Spike Lee's baby.
Oh. What? Shadowrun term.
I think they're just being cheeky there.
Oh, Shadowrun term. Spike baby is someone who was born in a magical spike deity. Still doesn't make sense, but I have a better idea.
I'm more confused now.
Yeah. I'll be Spike Lee, baby. Oh my god, Krillin! Krillin's got himself a butt smug! Oh, look at you and your Viking nails showing off your butts. Look at you! Also, if anyone can find me at TwitchCon, I may have some butts to give away.
Cannot wait for TwitchCon.
Oh, you're going?
I'm most definitely going, yeah. I didn't go to PAX so that I could have money for TwitchCon.
I know a lot of people who did that. The presence, the lack of presence of people was definitely felt. It just did not feel that
just
full
like
this year.
People that would have been there but weren't because of TwitchCon, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Plenty.
And I know like a couple of streamers from the area that went, but that's because like they're like, oh yeah, I mean it's right here.
Well, I live here and I got to go for free, so of course I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I was planning on going to both TwitchCon and PAX up until I want to say about 3 months ago when I was like, okay, money's tight. We gotta start making some decisions. And I was like, I wanted to go to PAX for years, but at the same time, I'm gonna be meeting so many people at TwitchCon that I am so excited to meet. Like, it was an easy choice, honestly. Like, it was one that bummed me out a little bit, but like, it was an easy choice.
Well, it makes sense. It's a smart decision because, you know, you are someone who's interested in streaming and you want to pursue it.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes sense for you to go to TwitchCon over PAX. PAX is the best, though. Also, if you do want to go to PAX, you can always reach out your feelers to see if anyone has extra tickets, because I actually ended up with an extra pair of tickets.
Yeah, I tried doing that last year, but it's so funny, like, trying to buy tickets from someone on the day of an event, how much they expect to get for that ticket when the event has already started. You know? Yeah, man. It's like you want more than face value for something that I'm not even getting face value from, you know?
Yeah. It's
So yeah, I mean, I would have gone, and I definitely do still plan on trying to go to PAX at some point, but yeah, TwitchCon is gonna be so much fun. And plus with it being like twice as big this year as it was last year, just
it's
fun times.
I'm very happy it's not San Francisco because I hate San Francisco.
Oh really?
Yeah, I really hate San Francisco. I
kind of like it. I've only been like twice though, and I have friends who live there.
I just.
What about it? What about it? Is
Well, when you end up walking through Shantytown by accident at 1 in the morning, and getting hooted and hollered at.
See.
And followed, yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah. One of my best friends lives down there, and he lives in the Berkeley area. But he also lives literally like on the block where Berkeley becomes Oakland.
Oh, Oakland's fun.
Oakland
My friends
is
live in Oakland. I like Oakland.
Oakland is interesting. I wouldn't fun at times, yes. Interesting most of the time. Scary a lot of the time.
Scary at night.
So yeah, there was actually when I was down there last year. Last time I was visiting with my friend, I was down there for about a week.
Bring the sexy back. Engage Marauder. Hashback of the week 2.
Oh yes!
Yes! Thank you, Gover.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Let's get the Marauder back. That's 50 towards the Marauder.
What was I saying?
Oakland.
Oh yeah. So I was sitting down with my friend for about a week, and I want to say like the third night there, we start hearing some popping sounds from a distance. You know, we're just like. You know, just like some huh? That's a weird sound. What was that?
Getting shifty
echoing from like outside, and then all of a sudden we hear, and apparently, about a block away there was a police shootout happening with this dude in his house. So, yeah, Oakland is it's an interesting place for me in terms of feeling safe.
Well,
awesome place during the day. At night.
Wow.
Pick your streets is all I'm saying.
So when I lived in Boston, I lived in so many different towns. I lived in East Somerville for a while, which I found out later that I was living in gang territory. Woo! And I biked to commute, so I would bike home all the time.
Oh, that's
yeah, not good.
Nice.
So one day I finally convinced my friend to come over after work just to come hang out for a bit. So she bikes too. So we're biking home. To my place, and I see all these flashing lights and stuff. I'm like, dude, let's go check this out. I want to see what this is. And it's like 3 blocks from my place. And there's police tape everywhere, and there's a cop standing around. I'm like, hey, I live down the street. What happened? He's like, oh, guys got in a fight. Some dude got stabbed. Another one got shot. I was like, what? And I looked down.
Did you say it like that?
Pools
just like
of
so.
Blood. Yeah,
oh,
nonchalantly,
because
it's East Somerville. I
guess that makes sense.
And my friend, I don't think she came back too many times after that. In the dark.
I probably wouldn't.
She definitely biked home when it started getting dark. She was like, I'm leaving. And I was like, okay, bye.
I understand.
Yeah. Sorry to any Oakland. What? We're saying Oakland is. I was saying Oakland is cool.
I'm saying Oakland is a great place. I'm just saying, it's.
Look, man.
It would be irresponsible not to mention the dangers of a specific area.
Here's the thing: is like, yeah, there's places that have bad reputations, but nowhere is safe.
Yeah.
I grew up in the quiet suburbs of New Jersey, outside New York City. And down the street from me, about 2 blocks down the street from where I grew up, a lady ran out of her house and was stabbing her boyfriend. or people because they were like on cocaine or something. Jugger Grimaud! I can't read. Hello, thank you for following. And then also, about a mile away from us, a woman actually hired a man and he killed her husband, chopped him up, and tossed him in the river.
Oh.
So, and this is in the suburbs, so nowhere safe. Nowhere safe at all.
Interesting.
You know, I prefer when people wear their true character on their sleeve. So, just saying.
My mom and I have a running joke that anywhere with any numbered street is not a safe place.
So never go to Salt Lake City is what you're saying.
Basically never go anywhere.
Basically
with a
just
numbered street.
go-
Which is funny because we're located on a numbered street. No, this came up as a joke when I was probably like in my late teens. We'd gone to a concert and the show was canceled because there was a shooting behind the place the day before.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it was on a numbered street and not so great part of town where the college was. So she was like, yeah, just don't ever go to numbered streets.
Damn college kids.
I don't even think it was college kids.
I was a college kid once. I totally shot people. That was like what I did on Saturdays. I live in an old Victorian neighborhood for a while, and it was half rich people living in mansions and half assisted living housing. It was a very odd mixed neighborhood. Oh, I love it in spite of not being safe. That sounds like an interesting neighborhood. I like weird neighborhoods
Old
like that.
Victorian neighborhood. Huh. What does that mean? Is that like...
Like, everyone's like, I do say, the sun is quite hot today.
Are you coming over to play some polo later with the lads?
yes. My hip is bothering me a bit. If we could perhaps just stick to a little bit of baccarat. I would prefer that. Bocce ball, yes, that is a good time. My son's mother is on record of talking about hiring a hitman to... What? I don't get it, Hibby. Portland, old Victorian homes. No. I'm imagining just a whole like society of steampunk people live there. You grew up in a steampunk neighborhood, is what I've decided.
God, that is so cool. That would be.
Hip hip cheerio.
I love and hate this song because
I hate this song.
Part is the worst.
I hate this song.
I haven't even...
hate it.
I'm like, oh shit, something's wrong.
I wasn't even paying attention until that part. So.
Oh god, I hate it so much. It drives me insane. Because it reminds me of the days when I had my CD player. I had a Psych CD player and that thing was awesome. It was blue and it had a swirl on it. Blue's my favorite color. What's your favorite color?
Mine used to be blue. It's actually teal now.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I love cobalt blue. Kind of like my necklace. See, it gets a cobalt.
Oh,
color.
that's cool.
It's a good blue.
It's a damn good blue. I could get lost in it. Oh my god, wait, seriously, Hippie? Yeah, wait, like serious, someone tried to put a hit on you.
Really?
Are you serious?
Wait, where is this?
What happened in the movies?
Wow.
Someone... Oh my god.
Like, I thought you were joking.
How do you know, like, that's not still happening?
Oh my god, don't make that right. Hippie, be safe, please, if that is true.
Yeah, watch your back.
Oh my god, Invader Cheney, one of the worst things that happened when I was a kid was a disabled woman was taken from her home, and a few weeks later her body was found dumped under a load of old mattresses and boxes on the stream side, right where all of us kids had been playing for those few weeks. It was horrible when she was found. We were pretty messed up about it. The guy who did it was caught though, which is something, I guess.
That's always good.
Ugh!
That's some scary shit though.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, and it took 4 years of family law to get... Oh my god, Hippie. Oh my god, I'm sorry you have to deal with that. That's ridiculous. That's absurd.
That sounds like
Aren't
something you
making
would
jokes.
read on No Sleep Reddit.
Yeah.
No sleep Reddit. I try and stay away from Reddit. I'm a Tumblr person.
That's the only thing part of Reddit I go to is No Sleep. I love creepypastas.
Oh, I love creepypasta.
I need to finish the book I have, but it is a No Sleep Reddit story that was made into a novel, just basically compiling it all together, called Pen Pal. It is so good. My plan is to leave it in the front with my name, like belongs to so and so, but feel free to borrow it.
Oh,
it is
nice.
just so freaking good.
I found a great short story in creepypasta, and like I tried to share it. I can't remember the name of it. It was about a creepy woman staring at you and counting down from like 4. Oh, I get goosebumps!
Another thing is short, like 3-sentence horror stories or something like that, or 1-sentence horror stories. Those are really good.
So Huds, you live a dangerous life. The house I'm living in now was rewired when we bought it. All of our electrician's tools were stolen from our garage. Now I leave the garage door open all the time. Upsides of being a teacher is I know all the kids. Aw. Oh, bye, hippie. Bye, hippie. We love you.
Yeah.
We love and care about you.
Sorry for making that joke.
Yeah, we didn't know. I lived in a small, this is Mr. Andy Pants. I lived in a small farm town, and a couple kids that I went to school with got arrested for gang activity and made the news for like 2 months. If that tells you a small town I grew up in. Yeah, it does. Dude, I'll tell you what's creepy. There was this kid I always hated growing up. I just never liked him. And I found out.
I feel like everybody has that kid
Yeah.
growing up. Actually, funny
But,
enough. Here, finish your thing first.
I hated him.
Yeah, no, me too. I had that kid.
And then I found out a couple years ago he was arrested for being a pedophile.
Oh, so justified hatred. Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, preemptive justified hatred.
That was just weird to hear that.
See, happened with me and the kid that I hated with a passion. We became friends.
Aww,
That was.
that is uplifting. Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Not like good friends. It was more of a thing of he was the class clown, right? This kid is
Who are
like.
you? Who are you?
I was the shy kid who didn't really talk a whole lot. And then kind of came out of his shell around end of high school. That was me. But yeah, he was the class clown, and I was his target. You can see how that might not be a good mesh, like the shyest kid in school being attacked by the...
Well, it makes sense. You're shy, so you're not gonna fight back.
Exactly. So he was always like, and it was never anything bad. It was never anything bad. It was...
Was it like...
It was constantly giving me nicknames. They were never bad nicknames. I just didn't like them because they always caught on. Like, I think over the course of my high school experience, I had 20 different nicknames, all of which were variations of the same thing, my name. And
Can we get examples?
all of them. Okay, so I think I think it started off with. You see, my name is Kyle Dellinger, so people were calling me Dizzy K, or that's what he called me. So people.
That's a cool nickname.
I didn't really
Yeah,
like it.
that's not bad.
It doesn't really sound that great to me.
Oh,
So
okay,
then
that's
he
fine.
went.
First step into your hip hop lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. But like he started calling me Dizzy K, and I was like, why are you doing this? And then it caught on. Everybody started calling me that. Then it was DK, and then it was K Driz and Drizzy K, and then at one point he called me. It wasn't even like based on my name anymore. He just started calling me Drizzy Rainmaker.
Oh my god, that's so cool!
Funny enough, that's actually my Steam handle.
I was gonna say.
I enjoyed
this
that.
your stream
I
name?
enjoyed that one, but that was the one that didn't stick.
Drizzy Rainmaker?
Exactly, yeah.
That's funny.
And then it was around like senior year. He ended up becoming our school's like ASB, assistant student body. And he kind of matured a little bit and stopped
Matured?
like yeah. He
As we grow older, we all mature.
Mature.
We mature.
Yeah, and he just stopped bugging me. He started to he had responsibilities to do, so he had to keep an appearance. And I guess having to keep an appearance for he's partially in charge of running the school. It's like, yeah, he's not gonna be messing with me in front of everybody anymore because he doesn't want people to look at him that way.
First blood!
He went from the class clown to the class leader. So it was a really weird shift,
Yeah, well, that sounds like a really good, that's just really good personal development.
Oh
right
yeah,
there.
totally. He's a great dude too. I've known the dude since literally like kindergarten. Like we played soccer and stuff together. So
Someone already at Genova Plus said, can we get the Who updated to Drizzy K?
honestly,
Drizzy
go
K.
for it. I would not
Can I
complain.
please call you Drizzy K?
Go for it.
Go me. Medic! Yeah, no, it's because I was using this one. This is a really sharp one. My bad. It's just this awkward angle and I can't find my typical usual files that I use. Annoying. Oh yeah, we need a learning experience. I'm not even using a super glue. We'll just call them LEs. of today. We got one, and it's a big one because of the blood.
This line here is tough.
I didn't have too many nicknames growing up. My last name is Ness, so I get called Nessie, Nestle.
Loch Ness?
Loch Ness, yeah, people tried that, but it's just not really that nickname.
It doesn't really roll off the tongue.
No, it doesn't.
No one ever calls you mother?
Why would they call me Mother?
Because that's the next. Oh wait, I meant Earthbound. That was a weird Freudian flow.
What? What? Rai has been simmering in the rat humidity too long down there. He's not making any sense.
I don't think we turned on the air filtration. I think it's getting a little musty in there.
Yeah, we might need to do that because he's got to be in public soon. We need some people. So that's not good. Oh yes, they put you as Drizzy Rainmaker.
They did, actually.
They did. They put you as. Okay, I really want to start calling you Drizzy Rainmaker.
See, that's probably what my Twitch handle would have been if I didn't already create my Twitch years ago when I started streaming. I probably would have gone with that because it's my Steam handle. It was my Steam handle for the longest time.
I really want you to change it.
Hey, if someone can get me in contact with someone at Twitch, I will change my name to Drizzy Rainmaker. No joke.
Well, one thing you could do is just see if Drizzy Rainmaker's available, take it, and just constantly host Drizzy Rainmaker on your other channel.
That seems like work. It seems like an uphill battle, honestly.
It's up to you, man. It's up to you. I personally, I think Drizzy Rainmaker should be your nickname, though, at least. Like LynXystem, LynXystem with executable Drizzy Rainmaker.
Yeah, I mean, I know there are a lot of streamers who do that. Like, they don't really go by their Twitch handle.
Yeah, you could have like your Twitter is LynXystem, but then just make your name Drizzy Rainmaker.
Just go by Driz.
Driz. I want to be Drizzy Rainmaker. It's so funny. Is it like drizzle, like rain drizzles?
Yep.
Yeah. It can be hard to change your name on Twitch, but if you want to do it, it's totally possible. I know people have done it.
Honestly, I'm not worried about it at all.
You're not worried.
I'm working with it, and I've actually built a little bit of a theme around the name, so
okay,
it
perfect.
works.
There you go.
It works. I actually enjoy it now. It's just one of those things, you know, where it's like, yeah, it's a nonsense word. I expect people not to get it right, but I wish they would.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I have moments like that every day. Every day. Rai the day drunk guy. People are making fun of Rai.
Drunk on cake.
Jade, he is drunk on cake, ladies and gentlemen. Jade says, I got it, but it was a bit of a stretch. Yep. I didn't get it, so we're gonna just say no. We're just gonna say no. Nessie, does that mean I could buy one of her paintings for about $3.50? Yeah, sure. Sure, Pash. $3.50.
I like that.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Pash C.
Oh, Pash. Yeah,
Pash. Speaking of paintings, I have one up on eBay right now. Do I have my phone on me? And sometimes when I get bids on it, there are no bids on it. And it is done tomorrow. It is done tomorrow at 6, which I will be live for it. So go check that out. One active. Yep, no bids. You want to get a Viking Lass original cheap? There you go. I do take a risk by putting things on eBay. I know that. So go for it. Got so many paintings to work on this week. But eBay's more fun.
No, I feel
eBay's
that.
more fun. Much more fun. Thank you, Gimizmo. Gimizmo put a link there in chat. Wait, what now? Or you can talk to someone you know at TwitchCon where you're going anyway.
Oh, good point.
That is true.
We'll see. We'll see. Honestly, I'm just gonna be too busy at TwitchCon to probably like network or anything. Anyways, I'm just gonna be meeting people like, oh my God, you're real.
No,
Can I touch you?
that is networking. Like people don't really like networking. Man, networking is fun. Networking's great. Networking can lead to friends. Like networking is mingling. It's talking to people.
That's kind of something I realized at the Twitch meetups. Is like I was expecting like him. I mean, I wouldn't say I was expecting, but I was kind of thinking like, oh yeah, business card, blah blah blah, like all that. Like I didn't think that the meetup would necessarily be like that, but kind of at that TwitchCon.
Yeah.
But like after the meetup, it's like no, people literally just talk about similar interests, and if they find that interest, it's like, yeah, well, okay, yeah, I'll stop by. You seem like a chill dude.
Exactly, and
Right.
that's why I like the meetups, is because you get the best part of the con without the damn con.
Yeah.
And you get to meet a bunch of people with we all have one basic thing in common, and that's Twitch. Whether we're viewers, streamers, developers, interested in like game developers or software developers, people of all spectrums of Twitch come hang out. And we can all just hang out and, you know, friendships form. They do with some people, they don't with others. It's fun. It's just like regular things. Like, and it's fantastic because of all the collaborations you can start to do.
Oh yeah,
And
totally.
It's great to meet local people. That's the other cool part, is that at the, again, Twitch Seattle on Twitter, go give them a follow. At the Twitch Seattle meetups, like, you get to meet the people who are local who do this stuff, which is even better. And so this one, I do believe they'll have the date announced on the Twitter itself. There's a meetup page as well. Right, it's a
Also a
wonderful
Discord
time.
as well.
Yes, also Discord. Definitely go to that Discord. Hi, Cope. How are you? Thanks, Genova. Do I shave my own head size? I keep it fresh by making sure I get it buzzed when it starts to look unruly. I have someone do it for me because I don't trust myself with clippers on my own head. I've clipped a horse before. I've actually given someone a mohawk before with clippers, but I'm not gonna do my own head. One wrong move and the hawk is ruined.
I think we just finished the teal. Almost.
Yay! Yeah, I'm working on being done with some red.
I think the next part's gonna go quicker because it's just like, this is like I'm just trying to fill in like the outer spots, and then afterwards it's just gonna be like I don't really have to follow the lines as easily, I think.
Yeah, and feel free to do paint schemes that don't go with
The lines and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah,
I
totally.
did. This is one of my favorite paint jobs.
I'm kind of just like matching up with this one's previous patterns, just as oh, I like that.
Isn't that cool?
No, yeah, that's really
So,
cool.
Damoon Rules, he's someone who hangs out in our chat. He constantly tweets at me these amazing paint jobs from Mech Warrior Online. And they're just super inspirational for me. This is one that Steph did. She made, this is her mech.
Oh, I've looked at that one a couple of times.
Yeah, she did that. I love it when
that's
she
really
comes
cool.
on, because she comes on, she's like, I'm gonna try this, and I'm like scared to try new things sometimes on these mechs, and she just does this amazing stuff.
Yeah, no, this one's dope.
Oh,
It's got the teeth and everything.
so okay, guys, I'm gonna blow my nose just to warn you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go behind the eBay Tato. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh god, it's so disgusting. Oh god.
Oh god, it's all over my face!
Have fun with that, Rai Rai.
Oh! It's disgusting.
Show us! No! Oh, you want to see Steph's mech?
Oh no, I got it here.
Yeah, you can show them that.
Yeah, this is the one. It's got the cool skeleton design going down the sides and the legs and everything.
And then this is one of
Got
my
them
favorites.
gnarly teeth.
This is just
That one is really cool. That was the one that was always catching my eye whenever I looked over at that
yeah,
shelf.
it's just fucking badass. Look at also this mech.
Oh
This
no.
mech is so sick.
Oh no, it's little
Shoulders.
little things.
Little things. Oh, those fall off all the time.
Yeah.
That mech is so old.
Ooh.
Inubushi, thank you for the
Welcome
follow.
on.
Hello. Frank, I'm back.
Oh no.
Yeah. Sejino-san. Steph, aka Valravon, that's on the Battletech show, Death from Above, Fridays. She's the one who did that. She's an incredible artist, and she's the one who did the Niang catapult as
Man
well.
catapult.
Yeah. It's honestly like the best mech.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one's cute.
So it's literally, guys, Steph made Nyan Cat, Pop Tart Kitty on this catapult. And it's amazing. There's little kitties on each side. Yeah. Daddy likey. Oh god. Oh god. That episode was crazy. Did you see when Ryan Day came on?
Wait, when? What?
Ryan Day came on, and he was an enemy, and it was just intense. It was very intense. Nyan Catapult, yeah, exactly. Hi, Baka, and Oddbear. Sage no sound. I feel like I'm gonna make you explode if I keep showing you all the mech designs. I want to do a clever one with one of these, but I don't know what. You know, it's like starting to think outside the box.
All right, time to change colors finally.
Huzzah!
I'm liking this one. It looks a lot better than it did before.
Yeah, it's already looking so much better. And I will be dry brushing and weathering them. So afterwards, that's just getting all the cracks and crevices with the darkness and stuff, which you won't get to because it's especially a big mech like that. Takes too long. So I'll do that and I'll weather it too.
All right. So what was it next? Silver? Yeah. Or gray.
Okay. Yes, Big Horse. Aw. Wait, Genova. What are those? Are those lamps? I don't know what they are. Would it be too much trouble for Hyper RPG to create an online album of mech paint jobs? Oh, that would be really cool. I think we were gonna try that, but the biggest problem was that sometimes I would be painting mechs till literally the last few minutes before the show.
We're gonna.
So if I can start not doing that, then we probably can. That would be something that would be awesome if one of the mods or someone in the community would like to take up, like, maybe, I don't know, I can talk to them about it, because, like, the people, there's only, like, 4 people running this entire studio. That's it. It's absurd. They do so much work. So any help that they can get on stuff like that is huge. I can take photos, and I can post them on something to help out, but I don't know, we'll think about it, because that's something that I wanted to do before, and then life happens and everything gets all busy. So we can figure something out. I might be ready for teal as well. Yes.
Nice. See, I was gonna do these white parts as the gray, but I kind of got like a last minute idea. I'm thinking I'm gonna just kind of go back and forth between each white piece and alternate between the red and gray, as opposed to just doing all the white as the gray.
Yeah, I want to see how that looks. Do it. Go for it. Go crazy, man. Go crazy. Oh, they're Ryan Day's emotes. Oh. But again, my question still stands. Is that a lamp? Is it a lava lamp?
It looks more like a classy brandy glass.
Or, yeah, what is it? No one's telling me what it is. Okay, Seijun-san says, hey, what anime are you guys most addicted to at the moment? Mine was Parasite Maxim. I loved it, but I feel like it ended prematurely.
Wait, Parasite what?
Maxim?
Parasite Okay, I know Parasite. I've never heard of Parasite Maxim.
I wanted much more. I don't know. What about you? I've never seen that one, Seijun-san. I'm not watching any animes at the moment. I'm currently saving myself for Stranger Things, so the next free time I get to sit and watch something will be that. Yeah,
I still need to watch Stranger Things. But for me, I don't know Parasite Maxim. Parasite itself, though, spelled with a Y instead of an I.
That's not what they put, so it's probably something different.
Yeah.
But tell us about
this is a very, very good anime. If you guys are a fan of Tokyo Ghoul, it's made by the same people, I believe. And it's cool. I don't want to ruin anything about the story. It's kind of, you'll know like the gist of everything after the first episode, but basically it's really cool because it has this sort of like existential type of argument throughout the series. It's only 24 episodes. I watched it in one sitting, literally one sitting.
Was that good?
It was that good to me, yeah. It argues kind of like people and their impact on the world, but done through like a very like dark way, I guess. It's basically kind of the world all of the sudden is these parasites appear from nowhere and they start infecting people. And basically what these things do is they take over the brain, pretty much kill the person, and inhabit their body. And they can also take that body and like morph it and change it, like make it like hard as metal and like form their arms into blades.
Ooh.
All of this really cool stuff. And basically what happens, the main character of the story, he stops as he's being, he realizes as he's being infected, he gets bit in his arm, and he ties it off and keeps it from getting to his brain. So basically the main character of the story forms a friendship with one of these parasites because it matured in his hand, meaning it couldn't take over his body. And by the end of the story, it's like they have all these arguments about like, my purpose is only to take over people, it's to protect the world. Like these parasites think that they're doing something good by killing all these people and stopping like the world from
So we the humans
are we the enemy?
Parasite. Thought-provoking.
Pretty much, yeah, exactly what she said. And it's really good. It's 24 episodes. It makes you feel some feels. It's really good. And also on that note, I mentioned it's made by the same people as Tokyo Ghoul. Probably one of my favorite animes ever. Definitely check it out. But besides that, those are ones I've already watched. I'm currently watching Mob Psycho 100, which is so good, so good. I actually have 2 episodes to catch up on too, so probably do that later tonight.
Wow. I used to watch much more anime when I was younger.
See, me too. I've been trying to get back into it lately though.
I've gone down the route where I want to stop staring at a screen before I go to bed because I normally read Tumblr when I go to sleep. But staring at a screen before you go to bed is bad for you.
Yeah.
And I also, it hurts my eyes. So that's why I've been picking up comic books lately. I picked up some of the BPRD, so Bureau of Paranormal Research Defense? I forget. It's basically Hellboy.
Oh, nice.
I love the Hellboy movie. Guillermo del Toro is one of my favorite people in the world.
Guillermo del Toro is a creative genius.
Have you read his book? The book that has his sketches in it? Oh my god, I love that
to.
man. I can't really think of anyone that I would meet and fangirl over as hard as I would fangirl over him. Like, I'm not one to fangirl too much, but like I would flip a shit if I ever met him. I might cry because like just reading about him and his personality and how he's just been himself and gotten to where he is by being himself and not changing for anyone else or the industry, and just being this charming, mystical man, like, who's very silly. Like, it just makes me so happy, and like, I just love it. I love that he exists. I just love his sketches and his ideas and the way he thinks. It's fantastic.
Have you seen Crimson Peak?
No.
Oh, what?
Need to.
You definitely need to.
Yeah.
It's one of those movies where my friend is a huge horror movie buff. He's not like obsessed with them, but he says, this is how he put it: I genuinely don't feel anything from movies as much as horror movies. So like he showed me this movie and I was like expecting like some like really creepy, disgusting, like, oh my god, what the hell am I looking at? And I went from expecting like something like that, just really creepy, to this movie is so genuinely disturbing. It's like,
that's what I heard.
it's like it's
when it came out. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say, when it came out, I was going through a tough time dealing with anxiety and depression.
Oh yeah, totally.
And I was like, if I watch this, it's gonna make me spiral. I can tell. But I want to watch this when I'm feeling better.
And it's one of those horror movies that is just like, I'm not gonna ruin anything. It's a very ruinable movie.
Punch you then.
It's a very ruinable movie. If I don't even know what that means.
No, I understand.
But it's you know what? I'm just not gonna say anything.
The lack of words shows the passion you have for
just
it.
watch it. I don't want to talk about it because I don't want it. It's kind of like the way I look at like Dark Souls games. You know, it's like you want to go into it knowing nothing because what you get from that is so much more than when you have an idea going into it.
That's why I don't watch movie trailers.
Yeah, exactly. It's plus they usually have like the funniest parts of the movie. So.
Yeah. Also, all right. So amazingly, it's already 5.
Wait.
Well, it's already about 5:15.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I told you you wouldn't get.
That was.
The fact that you've gotten that far in that mech is impressive.
I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so it probably wouldn't have taken me this long if I had. Yeah.
So we need to wrap up, but dude, thank you for coming on today.
Oh yeah, I had a blast.
This is
a lot of fun.
I know you were nervous about, but like,
definitely.
you see what I mean?
No,
It's like,
as soon as it started, I felt so comfortable. You guys are awesome too. Thank you for hanging out with me.
No, you.
Right, shut up!
God damn it.
God, he's horrible, isn't he? He just yells from down there. And he's like, oh my god, is it Satan or Beelzebub? I don't know. Oh, it's Rai. So
Even worse.
where can people find you and all your stuff? Your Twitter, your Twitch?
Everything is the same. It's twitch.tv/LynXystem. LynXystem. Arbitrary spelling, I know.
You're so original.
And then everything else is, you can find me through there. Actually, I have all of my stuff on my page. Discord, Steam, all of that stuff. If you guys feel like adding me on Steam, want a game sometime, hit me up on Discord too and add me. It's all.
I hear you like Necropolis.
Oh.
And I'm gonna be wanting to play that soon.
I have been looking for people to play Necropolis with.
Well,
I
I love that game, and so do a lot of people here. So yeah, guys, please give him a follow. He's super cool and nice. I've really enjoyed having you on, and I definitely want you to come back.
Oh yeah,
I'm not in charge of
definitely
the
want
guests,
to come back. Yeah.
but I'm definitely putting you on the good list.
Thank you.
Not that I honestly though, if I wrote down the good and bad list, there's only everyone I've had on here has been awesome. So thanks for helping me get some work done.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, I guys am Viking Lass. If you don't know me already, I actually have a painting up on eBay. If you want to check that out, it ends tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's linked on my Twitter profile. It's pinned up right up there. You want to go check it out? You can share, help me out. Like if you any retweets, like seriously, it helps any artist. If you see an artist do anything cool, retweet them. I also have my own Twitch channel. I do creative mostly, but I also game Skyrim, Dead Space, all that good stuff. Necropolis, exactly. Guys, coming up next, we've got Shadowrun. We got the corporate news coming up, so you can catch up on what's going on in the Shadowrun world. You can also get your last minute things in for your corporations. If you're a sub here, the benefits of subbing, you get to be part of that corporation. You want that. Yes, you do. Yeah. So watch that, and then at 6 p.m. we've got Shadowrun happening, which is our Shadowrun game. Ooh. And that's, again, 6 p.m. So 5:30, corporate news. Stick around, kids. Go follow LynXystem. You're awesome. And as always, here, don't eat the paint. Just watch it dry.
Yeah. Bye.